Hello everyone. How is everyone doing today? To check the chat. Can everyone hear me coming in good? Dun dun. Okay, so everyone can hear me? I sound good? Alright. So I guess I better say hello to everyone. So rolling up the chat. Hello, Wrath. Welcome. Welcome. Hello, Uncle Koko, who will be my other guest, along with Lucid Lupus. Hello, Magpie Stories, if you're still here. Hello, Mia Mina. Hello, Frightmare. It's great to see you all. Uh-oh. Ominous Audios is here. Dun dun dun. You know I'm playing. Hello, Soda Cat. Oh no, Baron's here. Uh-oh. Hello, Daniel. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Amateur. Oh wait, why are you all dead inside? Hey, Castle's here. Nice. Hey, Dark Loogie, welcome, welcome. Hello, Burton. Nice to see you. Hey, Dea. Hello, Miss Creepy Tails. Alright, oh my god, the chat just suddenly just went whoosh, and I just missed everyone. That's nice. Hello, Magnetar. Hey, Kim. Hey, Ram. Great to see you. Great. Hey, Josh. Hello, the Dark Narrator. I think I've said hello to everyone. How is everyone today? I hope everyone is doing good. I hope you have lots of questions and things for my guests. This stream is going to be pretty random, so it's basically whatever we decide. So it might be some tips, some tricks for new narrators. Hey, Anime! Hello, Dark and Creepy. So it could be really anything. Oh. You may ask your question, Ominous Audios. Dun, dun. Hey, PA. What is cuter, Lucid or Baby Nuggies? Nothing. Nothing is cuter than Baby Nuggies, although Baby Lucid is pretty damn cute, I will say. Hey, Silver Studio Stories. Alright, so if everyone would be kind enough to read the rules. My mods aren't here yet, but that's okay. Uncle Koko, you're coming on my stream. Behave yourself. Also, the picture I have for this upcoming it's so funny. Ever. Alrighty, so would everyone like me to bring on my guests? So we have so we have Lucid Lupus and we have Uncle Koko. I don't have a random name for you, I'm sorry. Hey, Nepsy. Bring on the icon. Oh my. How did you know Ominous Audios? Damn. God damn this stream. Alrighties. So, just a second. I need to get a little bit more organized. I'm sorry. Here's the picture, and I will be calling the pair of you two, like, right now, so... Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hello there.
Can I help you?
Alright, hang on. Lucid's a little loud.
Hello there. Can I help you?
There's an echo.
Oh, there is. Is it on my end?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How about, is it better now?
I cannot hear him.
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
I can hear both of you.
Yes, I can hear you, Uncle Koko.
Thank you. I I almost called you Uncle Lupus.
Uncle Lupus. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that
alrighties.
works.
Hello, Brat. Hang on.
Okay.
Baron, please return my mods to me. I need them. Damn it. Can't take
Hello,
him
Miss
anywhere.
Creepy Tales. Hello, Baron.
Hey, Jay, good night. Welcome. Hey, Sharon.
Both nice and clear.
Hey, Sharon. Vampire Blood Queen. Great to see you.
It's nice to meet you finally, Koko.
Yeah, same to you, man. I've heard a lot about you. I've seen you on like 12 different podcasts and listened to a couple of videos, and I was like, man, I'm really jealous that
Yeah.
you could do voices and I can't. The only thing I could do is like this and yell at my nephews.
Oh yeah, I like doing voices. You know, I wanted to point out, this is random, but you sound a lot like a YouTuber named Jensen talking to
I
you.
get that more than you know. I didn't know who Jensen
Yeah.
was until a day before I started my YouTube channel, and then I opened up a Twitter, and this is TDN's fault, but I started a Twitter, got to know the whole horror community, started talking to everybody's
Yeah.
Discords, and literally everybody is like, "Are you related to Jensen?"
Okay, guys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was in the middle of saying hello to people coming in.
That's okay.
Hello, Sharon. Hello. I think everyone's good. Does anyone have any questions for either of my guests?
I think Coco's in the spotlight here today.
I'm just a normal dude. I'm pretty, I don't know, I'm pretty happy about it. The YouTube thing I'm very thankful for.
Yeah, it's a nice community here of people, and I think you'll enjoy the people here.
How tall are we? I'm exactly as tall as I am in the picture.
It's true.
I'm 6'6".
I'm 5'6".
Damn. 5'7"?
Yeah, I'm a little tall, but it is what it is.
Huh.
Okay. So, Ominous Audio says, tell us which story you've done that scares you the most.
I think I'll let Uncle Koko start that one.
Oh, it's easy for me. Meek. It's a story about a World of Warcraft player or a Discord mod that just obsessively sits behind his computer, forgets the rest of the world, lets everything build up around him, all the trash, forgets his family. Super.
I know
super
someone that
relatable.
I know someone who is the exact same next door.
so, so when I read that story, I was like, yeah, this one's super relatable. It's almost to the point where it's like an inside joke with me.
Mom, give me another grape soda.
I ordered the Mountain Dew like 4 weeks ago. Where is it? Yeah.
Where's my bag of Doritos?
I need a hot pocket snack. Yeah, that's my favorite one.
No.
What about you, Uncle Luke? I'm right with you guys. Like I can talk forever, so I'm just gonna speak when spoken to or asked. You know.
Yeah, you're good. I think the scariest story I've ever read was by Dark and Creepy. His park ranger story was one of the scariest stories I've ever read. There's a lot of phenomenal writers, but Dark and Creepy I've stumbled upon a few months ago, and here's some of the one of the best work out there, along with some of my other favorite writers. Yeah.
Nice.
Lady.
Sorry, like I was getting messages and I'm like, huh?
How dare you? I'm joking.
The Russian sleep experiment was mine.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because
Classic.
I like researching history, and I like also researching really messed up parts of history too. And it's like, you know what, this sounds like it could be a thing, and that's, like obvious, because of all the human experimentation and things that have happened in the past, and that is what really messes with me. Welcome back, Mia.
Welcome back, Mia. Hello. Also, fair warning. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm really, like losing my voice, so if my voice sounds like a little deep or whatever, that's why. But I'm good.
Are you sure you're okay? Just make sure you're looking
Oh yeah,
after yourself.
I'm good. I just wanted to give a heads up in case someone was wondering what's wrong with my voice.
I just thought you were just being extra deep for us today.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
So Wrath asks us,
So, oh, go ahead.
what
Sorry.
would you? It's okay, Lucid. I'm gonna need to get it like a stick
I'm
and
sorry.
just a rule and just be like, stop interrupting me. No, it's okay.
Like I know.
Oh no.
You two are like two really nice people trying to open the door for each other and go to the same door. No, you go first.
Yeah.
No, you go first. No, you.
That
No,
move.
you.
Oh no, you.
And then Coco tries to sit through. We're like, look at this guy. Look at this guy going through. Can you believe
Guys,
this?
just go. I'll hold the door. Yeah.
He's just trying to kick us through. It's like, God dang it. All
So
right, go ahead.
Mad Chatter and Lucid do that line from Star Wars together all the time. We'll just be having like a normal conversation. Like you sort of you zone out to do your own thing, and then all of a sudden it's like he does Mad Chatter does his, and then all of a sudden I hear Lucid going, "I hate you." It's like, oh god.
Yeah, I can do a decent like Anakin Skywalker when Obi-Wan's like, "Oh, I have the high ground now, Anakin," and then Anakin's like, "I hate you."
Oh, okay.
A Canadian standoff, Baron says. Hell yeah.
That's about the most real thing I've heard so far. I'm gonna put that in my
You know,
pocket.
can
use it
you
later.
imagine a bunch of Canadians having an argument? It'd be the nicest thing ever.
And my
It's
stream
very-
gets slag. It's like they were picking on Canadians.
How many people in chat are actually Canadian? I wonder.
I'm pretty sure
We have
Baron.
27 people.
Oh wow.
3 of them are Canadian. Watch.
I'm just like waiting for my chat to come alive.
Yeah, it's like someone's gonna answer. It's me.
Because what happens, there's always a delay. There's a delay, and then all of a sudden, like, it will jump up, and I'm like, hang on. I'm like desperately scrolling.
Oh, you hang on. So, I think I was a little bit jumped the gun. Uncle Koko, please do tell us about yourself and what you do on your channel specifically.
Okay, so specifically right now, I'm your basic creepypasta channel, but I am working on some things behind the scenes to kind of, I guess, stand out in a way. I'm trying to do things a little bit differently because I came into the narration game quite a bit late, to be honest.
Yeah, I did too.
And so, I mean, that's the reason why, like, you see my face everywhere. I'm trying to be really, really open. Right now, I'm working on creating a narrative behind the Uncle Koko character, and yeah. So, like, a lot of these things, like, I'm very thankful that you guys brought me on so early in my YouTube career.
It's
but
so good.
Love meeting new people.
How could I resist using that image of you? Like, just how could I resist?
He's just like,
yeah, and so for me right now, I'm doing narrations. In the future, I'm gonna tie in some. I don't know if y'all know anything about like ARGs or anything like that, but I'm gonna do something similar to where there's gonna be a hidden narrative throughout the channel that I'll let you guys piece together puzzles and stuff. And I mean, I'm a filmmaker
that's similar
at heart.
to what I'm doing too.
Really?
Yeah. I like doing secretive stuff too. I really like that about you. It's always good to stand out here in the community with different channels. It's good to just show what makes you different, you know? That's actually really cool. Like for me, I do the Fetch Arbuckle show.
Yeah.
So, whole different thing. Yeah. It's really cool that you do that.
And I don't mean this to like take thunder away from like any other narrator out there or anything like that, but like
oh no.
I have the I don't know if it's blissfully ignorant or ignorantly blissful. But I have this thing where like I can see all of these narrators at one time, and I'm having to learn all these narrators. I didn't know who anybody was. I didn't know Mr. Creepypasta until I started doing YouTube. Like I didn't know any of this stuff.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to learn everybody, and I'm binge watching like everybody's videos. I'm trying to figure out who's who, and like, and it's hard to differentiate some people. And I decided at that point, once I figured that out, like
Yeah.
that's it. I'm doing something different. Like something's gonna be different here. I don't know what it is. I just know it's in the works.
Nice.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was in a sense. I try to stand out as best as I can. I think that's a good thing to do nowadays.
I will give you this little nugget of what's the future of my channel that I can see so far. If you're a fan of Blue's Clues and serial killers,
Oh yes.
Ooh, nice.
I think you'll enjoy what's gonna happen in the future.
Alright, I'm going to tend to the chat for a second. Hello,
Yeah.
We
Fearsome
just got a
Hero.
letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who's
Hello,
from.
Sharon. Have a good rest. I saw you've been streaming a lot lately.
Good night.
Coco, you have a question. The Ominous Audios ask,
Question for the Coco.
Okay,
which
I got you.
Ominous, I'm going to smack you so hard. He said, which short Australian is scarier? Hugh Jackman or Lady?
I don't know. Probably lady.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be an honest answer if I didn't give a reason behind it. I'm gonna go with Lady, and my reasoning behind that answer is because Hugh Jackman's never threatened my nuggies,
Yeah.
Well, they're my nuggets,
and
but okay.
literally the first time I
No.
ever met Lady Spookaria, she tried to steal my food. So
Just
yeah.
beat it with a bat. That usually works.
Lucid, I will break your kneecaps. No, it's
Do
fine.
it.
So this is basically what it's like being
So
on
Dark
BC
and
with
Creepy
Lucid.
says- Oh yeah. So
I see.
someone continued saying,
Number 15 Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh yeah, you came into the community because of the Dark Narrator?
Yeah, so I've always listened to creepypastas like while going to sleep. So I never really paid attention to who narrated them or anything. I always thought it was like one or two different people just doing it.
yeah.
And I'm a big fan
So-
of being in VR chat. And
Oh, do you do VR?
yeah, I do VR a lot. And
I have a VR. I have a VR too, dude. That's phenomenal.
I definitely think we should all like meet up with as many people as we can in VR chat. I think it's a brilliant way to get to know the people.
That would be a lot of fun.
But yeah, I met TDN and Jensen, I don't know. But I met them in VR chat, and I was like, I pulled TDN aside too because I didn't know if he was like this huge celebrity or just like a normal dude that was hanging out, and I was like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about starting creepypastas. I've been thinking about it for a couple years now, and he was just like, do it, and I was like, okay. So I did. So I did, and Ginta said the same thing to me, and I basically blame my whole channel on TDN. Like I didn't know about ARGs until TDN was like, "You ever heard of this?" And I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Here." And now I'm like, "Cool." I have like this whole labyrinth of stories going through my head.
Hey Bactrison, welcome to the stream. I hope I said your name
channel,
right.
Uncle Koko, with like the Blues Cruise type thing. I think it'd be really cool to kind of do like a show thing. I don't know what direction you're going in, but like kind of like maybe like a once a week type thing where you have like an episode or something, and you do like different cryptic messages throughout it. It's just a thought.
So I have a pretty solid idea of where I'm going to take it. The tricky part's going to be doing it. And if I talk too much about it, it kind of defeats the whole like you should go do puzzles.
It's
Not like
completely fun.
yeah, like with you guys, I'll tell you guys in private because I would love to pick your brains with some ideas
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But to everybody in chat, like it's the puzzle that's the fun part. It's not even about like the story itself, but like, yo, did you notice that
Yeah.
one frame? Did you see the handcuffs hanging on the wall in the
I
bed?
like that.
That's
You
a
know.
good idea. Alright, so hang on.
It's good
I'm
stuff.
greeting chat again.
Mhm.
Hello Bactrison, welcome. Hello Mr. Hyde. I'm pretty sure.
What kind of VR headset do you have, Coco?
The Vive.
Oh, very nice.
Do you mind if I like take a minute to explain VR chat to everybody that doesn't know about it?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so VR chat is you can use it it's virtual reality. It's like a virtual reality chat room, kind of like AOL was back in the day. You don't need a headset. You can just get on your desktop and use it that way too. But for those of us that do have headsets, we can actually pick you up and play with you and poke things and do things. So it's the best thing you're gonna get to meeting us in real life. Uh, Next to I don't know. It's almost like meeting us in real life. You create your own avatar. You pick who you look like. It's
There
very
was
free.
there
Yeah.
was HorrorCon on VR chat as well, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's where I met everybody was HorrorCon. They did a convention in VR chat. What's up, CCG?
Hey CCG, welcome. I'm here with Uncle Koko and Lucid Lupus.
Lucid Lupus.
Okay. So does anyone have any questions for either of my guests? Oh, so Wrath is determined to find out what we would do during the purge.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ah, okay. Whew. Hey, Uncle Lupus, you want to go first?
Sure. I think during the purge for me, I'd probably rob my local Burger King or McDonald's, and then I'd probably go to the Apple store and just Black Friday shopping for free, and then maybe rob a car dealership, and then go home in my basement and just chill out.
Sorry.
See, I'm the opposite of you right there. I'm a people person. I'm gonna go out and play. I'm gonna take a deck of cards and I'm gonna say pick a random card. And if it's red, you die. And if it's black, you work with me and we create this militia and we go around recruiting people.
Damn,
And
that's
then next thing you know, we have this continent of Coco and it's just a big following. And you know what? The purge could be so fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about that life. Let's go.
I don't know what I do. It depends. Depends on how many weapons I have and I don't know, how many nuggies I could get out of this. What about you, Lucid?
Why does he go back to the nuggies?
What was the question?
What would you do during the purge?
Oh, I think along with what I said, I think in all honesty, I don't really see myself hurting people. You know, if anything, I would probably just take the stuff that I've always wanted that I can't really have. I'd probably rob a computer store, build the ultimate PC for free.
The purge happens and Lupus is in the back going, I got that new 3020.
You are getting that new PC soon, though, aren't you?
Yeah, for Christmas. I got the new Titan build. I got 3 freaking graphics cards, and oh yeah, where'd you get the money for that? The purge happened.
I was
just
like,
have like a Vietnam flashback. I'm just like standing there with like a serious look on my face, and like you hear gunshots in the background while I'm running around in the computer store.
Hey,
Fortunate Son starts playing.
Hey Zug, wait, why do you hate apples?
Oh, hey guys, we're gonna save that question for the end of the stream whenever we like run out of things to talk about, because that's an hour-long topic in itself.
Okay. Hey Sharon, welcome to the stream.
Chat knows me. They're trying to derail me.
They're onto you. They're onto you and your wicked ways.
They know.
So, I don't know if I'm putting both you on the spot here, but is Uncle Koko going on the Fetch Arbuckle show?
I haven't really talked to him about that yet, but now that you have sparked that idea, probably now, yeah. That'd be awesome.
We'll definitely have a sidebar chat about that if you want to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, I just realized, I'm like, oh, I hope I haven't put you on either of you on the spot. Like,
oh, you absolutely did. It's beautiful.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like, oh, look at the chat.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I have an idea for that now.
Hey, absurd horror. Castle Central asks, what is the least scariest video you've all done?
Least scariest video?
Yes.
My channel intro? My channel trailer, maybe?
No, that was the scariest thing you've ever done.
Oof. I did that video when I had I have one whole subscriber. And I made that video. It was just, I mean, I don't know. That was the least scariest thing I've ever done.
Nice. So
Back me up here, Lupus. Come on. Y'all can't get quiet on me now.
The least scariest video I ever did was probably my channel trailer. It's just a Twilight Zone type video. There wasn't really anything scary about it, I'd have to say.
Yeah.
mine was one of my Q&A videos, I think. Just everyone got to hear my giggle, I think, for the first time.
Oh, do you hate the sound of your own voice?
Sometimes. Like, I have gotten used to it now. But,
I still can't get used to it.
like, when I'm hearing, like, when I'm editing, that's when I hear the... And it's just like...
Oh, yeah.
I've
Googled everything. I swear, I've prayed to the gods, I've rain danced. I don't know how to get that sound out completely.
I can give you some advice. I'm pretty good at auditing.
He is.
Audio editing.
Okay.
Are you going to give the advice now?
Yeah. I'll spill my secrets a little bit.
Alright, you do that. I'm gonna
thing
drink.
that I usually do is... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I usually just drink water for like an hour before. And in every audio recording that I've ever done, I've had that sound, but you just don't hear it. A lot of it has to do with a low roll-off for speech, and a lot of it has to do with just getting the right segments of audio to the point where it doesn't sound like it's being cut off, but in a sense you are cutting it off, but you're fading it out in a sense. It's kind of hard to describe.
Like a high pass
I would
filter.
have to, yeah, in a sense. But the trick is to not do it over the whole audio. It's only to do it in certain increments. It was a long process. It took me a while to learn, but I can do it. For me, it takes me like, say, a 20-minute video takes me like at least like 5 minutes to just go through. Because
Really?
if you look at the certain frequency, if you go through the certain frequency waves, you know where what certain sound is there, and you can just cut that out. Once you learn all of it, it goes by really fast.
Man, yeah. So a 20-minute video for me, about 9 hours worth of editing just to get the out. Like no kidding.
I can help with that.
Yeah.
That would be.
We'll have a little side talk about it.
He'll take you into his secret DMs and like he will tell you like Lucid's given me a lot of amazing tips and tricks that has cut down on editing time a lot. It still takes forever in a day. Baron, yes, I do scary videos. Damn you!
Shots
wow.
fired.
No, that's
unless you're Lucid, apparently. Well, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Lucid was invited. Lucid's very hyperactive, and it's very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And he
no, that's good.
So
yo, I got some questions for you guys.
Oh.
What made y'all want to start doing narrations and stuff? Because it's such a large leap, you know, to be like, I'm gonna put my voice out there and I'm gonna narrate these stories. And there's something there, you know. What was that thing for y'all?
Lucid?
You can go first, lady.
No, you can go first.
Oh no, it's a Canadian standoff.
It's like we're holding finger guns. You go first. No, you go first. No,
Alright, I'll go. Okay. For me, it was quarantine. I technically started my channel a year ago. I only did a few videos, and and didn't really go anywhere. So I just stopped. And then what really sparked it was like quarantine happened, and I didn't really have much to do. And here I am.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the stories
Yeah.
people did, and I was like, what would happen if I did that? I didn't really know if I was going to be successful at it, but I guess people like me, and that's cool.
I like how you say, I guess people like me. Of course they like you.
Lady.
Well, I wanted to put out the stories that I write because most of my narrations are ones that I've written myself. So I wanted to put those out there, and I was just going to do one series and then just sort of end it. But then I started doing collabs, and I got involved in the community, and I got, you know, fresh ideas, and yeah. So what ended up happening was all these other ideas and projects took precedence over it, and my original series I lost interest in doing it. But I will be continuing it at some point. But I did want to actually have a creepypasta channel sort of back in like 2012 or 2015 or something.
I got you.
Yeah, but I just never did it.
Well, I appreciate you for answering my question, Neil.
Oh, anytime. Hey, Mr. Creepshow,
problem.
welcome.
My friend.
Wait, what the hell is happening?
Hope you're not late. Nah.
Oh no, he's Maskino. Time to hide him
no.
from the channel.
Rude.
Hello, Meskino.
I like how he's just going straight in with Australian stereotypes. That's great.
All right, guys. Another
Someone's
topic
making a fat
of discussion or a question in chat. Let's go.
Yes.
Literally anything. I think any question would be fun. And if we missed your question, repost it.
Okay, so what is next for both of you on your channels, by the way?
Blues Clues.
Go ahead.
Blues.
Lucid?
I think for me personally, I think it's my Five Nights at Freddy's series that I'm working on. I'm still working on it. I think that's going to be one of my biggest episodes I've ever done. There's a story by author JoJo, one of my other favorite artists that I've worked with, writers that I've worked with too. He wrote me a story for Thanksgiving. It's a little late, but I'm still going to read it and then post it anyways. It's phenomenal. And I have a guest coming on next Sunday on the Fetch Buckle Show. His name is Scream With Me Stories. It's going to be a good episode.
Nice.
And I think what's happening next is a secret, but I'll let you guys figure that out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Romwell is incredibly talented. Oh, Maskino has a question.
Ooh.
Ask away, Maskino. Ask away. I think I should have had more coffee. I'm just like...
The Coco out of context things are fun, Fearsome. I think you're doing really good. Keep them going. Fearsome likes to make little like 10-second videos out of my live streams and turn them into like memes, essentially. That's what she's asking about.
Yeah.
I've seen some of them. I'm like, wait.
Yeah. It's just all the
So
random.
Maskino says, yeah.
Good.
Maskino says, if a train A leaves the station at 4:55 and train B leaves its station at 5:15, both traveling at 69 miles per hour, then at what time is the chunky chicken pot pies finished?
Maskino.
Okay.
11
I don't
a.m.
know.
They have to be done by 11 a.m. so that everybody can eat them for the afternoon. People on lunch. I see you, Maskino. The trains mean nothing.
We've got a question from CCG that Mia asked on her behalf. Who or what inspired you to become a horror narrator? So I'm asking both of you this.
Okay. Would you like to go, Coco? Or...
Go ahead and go before me. Listen.
Okay. I think for me, what started everything was back when I was 12 years old. I'm 18 right now, so I'm old. Back when I was 12, I first listened to Mr. Creepypasta. I
got my first chin hair the other day. I'm ready to retire.
Yeah. I listened to Mr. Creepypasta's Jeff the Killer's story, and he's been my idol for years. I met him a few times. I'm friends with him. He's a really cool guy. And I think him and Mr. Nightmare have really sparked my interests into doing narrations. It's just the fact that reading stories, and I don't know, I just love reading horror stories, and I love reading it in a way that it may sound appealing to other people.
Hell yeah. Good answer. So what about you, Coco?
I'll give you like the medium length story. So as a kid and till this day, I still have like very, very lucid dreams. I think my memory from my dreams are better than my real life memory. It's kind of crazy. So my mom always told me I should write down my dreams. That's how Stephen King did it. And so I started, writing down this lucid dream book, and eventually that turned into me telling stories and stuff like that. And then I went to film school and learned how to screenwrite because I wanted to take the dreams and the stories that I had, and I wanted to make little short films out of it. Because for me, writing an actual novel is difficult, but if I can show you what's in my head, I feel like I can bring you into my world. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So I wanted to take these stories and turn them into scripts and then make films out of them. I didn't really want to be in AAA blockbusters or anything like that. I wanted to change the narrative for like how people saw things.
That's amazing.
So after learning screenwriting and everything like that, and then working with a bunch of other screenwriters and other writers, I started to really appreciate the imagination behind these writers. And then not that long afterwards, I kind of fell into creepypastas on accident on YouTube. I think the first one I ever heard was what was it? The Ed, Edd n Eddy theory about them on the cul-de-sac being in purgatory. And then the Russian sleep experiment.
Yeah, oh, I love that Russian sleep experiment.
Life is many boy.
I was waiting for all the voices to come out.
Makes me crazy.
That's a good one.
They missed that that one. I hear that at least 5 times a day.
I was waiting for it to come out. I don't know when it was going to come out, but it did.
Yeah.
If I back it up, is it fat enough? When I throw it back, is it fat? And I'm joking.
But yeah, so
cool.
I started listening to these creepypastas, and I got into horror games in general, and that became my genre of choice. Then when I started streaming on Twitch, horror became like my main aspect on Twitch. And I would do these live creepypasta readings on Twitch, not knowing that like this is a thing before. It was just, hey, let me read you these stories that I find fun. And then went to HorrorCon, met TDN and Jensen, and they told me just do it, and now I'm here. That's basically the whole story behind my channel and what got me into it. That was a long rambling answer. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right.
No, you're good. You're good.
You're here to ramble. Like, keep talking. Lucid.
Oh, I could talk for hours. I'm just trying. Mic space is a thing.
Like, Lucid, while he's talking, go through his wallet. Quick. While he's distracted.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
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 No idea what you're talking about.
Who got on Amazon and ordered 500 pounds of chicken nuggets?
That's profiling. That's profiling, and that's wrong. Amateur asked,
But you're not denying it. You're not denying it.
I need to speak to my lawyers before I may answer this question. Amateur asks, who was the first person to walk under sun? Me.
I think Smash Mouth.
Hang on. Wow, people have talked a lot. Okay, so Mia also asks, do either one of you have anyone whom you wish to to do a collab with? As in, who is your dream collaboration?
Oh, I'm so glad this question came up. Okay, I'm being 100% serious, and if my idol ever watches this stream, my name is Uncle Koko. I'm a small dude on the internet, and please, for God, just do it. Michael Bolton. I would love
Never heard
to
of him.
narrate a story with Michael Bolton.
Interesting.
Get him, grab him, make him do it. You never know, someday it may happen.
Jesus. Not by force.
Well, I didn't say by force. I meant like message him.
Oh.
Also, Meschino made a
because
point.
I heard you say, get him, grab him, do it.
Meschino made a very important point about earlier. He said, trains mean everything if you're a man-child.
It's true.
Daniel's favorite type of music is K-pop and rock music. Mr. Creepshow asked both of you, who's your favorite horror narrator? Small creator and then a bigger creator.
Okay.
I think I just missed a whole bunch of questions. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Uncle, do you want to go first on this one? Or do you want me to take it? Who's your favorite small and large narrator?
I think for me, that's a really hard one. I don't really have a specific favorite smaller narrator. I, in fact, enjoy a lot of smaller narrators because I love to see what they bring to the table. A lot of smaller narrators I've watched have something different and unique that I don't really see in bigger channels, and that's completely fine because I feel like the smaller guys, in a sense, don't really know what to do, so they just kind of do their own thing in a sense, you know what I mean? And that really shines at their channel. I just love seeing what people bring to the table. And I think my favorite bigger channel, I'd have to say Mr. Creepypasta was probably one of my top. Really cool guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I think he's very new. Me and him started about the same time. But my small narrator that I enjoy listening to, I'm gonna have to give it to a Phillian. I think he's very slept
he's
on,
cool.
and I think he's gonna blow up. Like that dude has a voice for this. Like that man. Oof. So yeah, I think if Phillian's gonna go, I think he's one of my favorite small ones to listen to. And as far as large creators go, can I say Nightmind? I'm gonna say Nightmind. I know he's not quite creepypasta territory, narrator territory, but
it's alright. We will find it in our hearts to view. Sorry, you guys keep talking. I'm going to plug channel links to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so Nightmind does a lot of like ARGs and stuff, like things that I'm really interested in. I didn't know about this until TDN told me about it, and yeah, so that's addicted for me.
Yeah, it's nice.
But yeah, Aphelion. If you want links to his channel, I'll give them to you on Twitter, or I'll shout him out eventually. I do like to repost his stuff. He's a good dude. That's my small timer of the year award.
Nice. Sorry,
Uncle Koko. Now, what is your preference and stories? Are you into true horror, North Sleep, or creepypastas?
Okay, so I like this. I'm not a fan of true stories. To me personally, I think they're kind of boring.
That's okay.
I really enjoy the imagination of certain stories whenever you can bring in like out of the world elements, you know, like demons and I love the stories when I died and I spent 6 minutes in heaven and you don't want to go there. Like, God, I love that kind of stuff. Like the imagination behind that. Like somebody was thinking outside the box when they wrote that, and I appreciate that more than anything. So maybe those I think are mine. But like true stories to me, it's I think it's the ending that gets me. Whenever like they'll end it with a and that's my true story, or and and now I'm waiting in the closet for somebody to find me. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just what do you prefer?
For me, I personally prefer. I like a mix of everything. You know, I like the true stories for their elements that they can be things that can happen to pretty much almost anybody. You know, I like the fictional stories for that very reason. Like what you said. Um, a very big recommendation if you're looking for those kind of stories, Coco.
Mhm.
I recommend you look into Dark and Creepy and author JoJo. They both write
Mm,
phenomenal stories.
So Arthur
that's
JoJo
true.
is like one of the first authors that I've met outside of like Reddit. Because
Hmm.
I read one of his stories. It was called Poggers, and I thought it was just it made me
Yes.
laugh so hard. And I wanted to reach out to him and be like, "Can I narrate your story as a meme for my channel? Just like I want to have fun." And
He,
once I found out that like he gets people to pay for his stories, I was like, I can't afford it. I'm a tiny channel. Abort, abort.
I think he does have some that he's
He
okay.
does it for.
He's a really good dude. Really
Is
good
he?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of his stories are free to narrate. You just have to go to him.
I'm scared of authors. I don't know what it is. So like I'm not
He's a really
afraid
nice guy.
to talk to any narrator at all, like as big or small as
Mhm.
they are. To me, they're just normal people. But authors, for some reason, are like rock stars in my mind. I don't know what it is. Or like I don't get butterflies talking to narrators, but I get butterflies, man, right before I'm about to send a message to a narrator or an author, and I'm like, hey, can I narrate? Oh, I'm nervous. You know?
Yeah, I get that feeling. I
Yeah.
got when I first started out with. That's how it was with author JoJo because one of my favorite stories, a narrator named Mr. Creeps narrated a cryptid story. Like I think it was like a
Mhm.
Monster Hunter cryptid story or something. And JoJo's a good friend of mine. I only talked to him here and there, but when I found out that was his story, I like instantly I was like, "What?" I was like, um, I just really enjoy his work. And when I first like asked him to read a story, I'm like, like you're just hovering over if you wanted to click the send button or not. If you want to want to narrate one of his stories or any kind of author, you're just like, I don't know if I should send it.
Okay, just a quick
You know.
hello. Just, hey, a bit late. Hey, Sombra.
Hi,
Hey,
Shamba.
Kim.
But yeah.
Hang on. Hello, Holla. Hello, Reaper's Horror. I'm a little bit behind with the chat. Okay, so hang on. Scrolling back up. Sorry. Kim asked us, or any of us three, I don't know if any of you three are in a relationship, but were your partners or significant others supportive of you guys wanting to narrate? And were your family members supportive?
I will definitely go last on this one.
Lucid, do you want to go
Um.
first
Yeah.
or?
I'll go. I think at first. So let me. This isn't gonna be a super long story. I'll keep it real short. For me, my dream has always been acting. Growing up, ever since I went to California to visit my aunt, I got a taste of what the acting industry was like. And for the good parts of it, I was like, this is it. This is what I want to do. And this year was supposed to be my year where I was going to do some really cool stuff. Then quarantine hit me. And then I'm like, no. So I was like, what should I do? And then a lot of people told me that I'm really good with my voice. And that's when I discovered voice acting. And I still love on-screen acting. It's something I want to do one day. But with voice acting, uh, it's something I've always loved. And my parents kind of knew. And then when I got into YouTube, nobody in my real life knew. I think there was a funny moment where I was at a friend's house and he loves creepypastas. He loves narrators, and I didn't tell him at all. But there was one day, funny story. I was in his room just chilling out, and one of my videos plays on the screen. I'm just sitting there sweating. I'm like, no, oh no. And then he looks at me, and then he looks at the video, and I'm like, what? Yeah, it's so intense. But yeah, he knew. I told him I do creepypastas and stuff, and I think him, and only a few other people know.
Lady.
Well, my relationship that I had pretty much broke up because of my channel. Um, So that wasn't so great. But my friends and my family, most of them know, and they're pretty supportive. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I bought a dog.
Puppy.
Yeah, that's like my. I don't have a significant other. There's no aunt in this family tree, so it's just me and my
Yeah.
pupper. He's supportive. He wags his tail when I narrate. Sometimes I have to re-record lines because I can hear his feet in the background.
Oh, Maskino has a question. What's your pre-recording rituals?
Mouth yoga. That's what I call it. I do like these weird like mouth face things where I'm sure if you like recorded it, it would just be embarrassing. But just mouth yoga, and then I smoke a cigarette,
Yeah.
and then I drink a pot of coffee, and then I pray.
I respect that.
Nice. What about you, Lucid?
You go for it, lady.
Oh, okay. The day before I can't have dairy because I get sinus. I have to be well hydrated, and then I have to drink water the next day when I'm recording. I wake up at like 2 or 3 a.m. to record because the house is quiet. I usually like make random noises to try to like wake my throat up. And then I just go from there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And
I just imagine you walking around the house chirping after you said that. Making random noises.
Yes, that is exactly what happens. Exposed right now. No.
Yep.
Oh, everyone's talking about your age, Lucid. Mia said, "Oh wait, no, we already did this one." If you could be any fictional movie killer, who would it be, why, and who would be your first victim?
I was with you till you said victim. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
That throws a wrench in the question. If I could be any killer, that's harder than I thought it would be.
I already know my answer, but I'm gonna give you the spotlight, Coco.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be the bad dude from Jeepers Creepers, so that my family only expects me to come around once every 27 years.
Yeah.
They don't expect me any times between. So it's kind of understood that I'm a quiet person. Oh, Uncle Koko's just like Jeepers Creepers. He'll be here in the next family reunion about 27 years from now. It's all right. He didn't make it to this one. We know. It's not on us.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. What came first, the chicken or the nuggie? Don't tease me like that, amateur. Just don't.
For me, I think the killer I would be was Slenderman, because I'm tall. And I think my first victim would be Moschino.
Dun. Or Moschino. But yeah, I mean, I don't blame you.
Oh, Ola says, did y'all see my question? No, I don't believe so. Sorry. So many amazing people in here.
Hell yeah. Sorry, if we ever miss your questions or anything, it's because the chat's going fast and there's a backlog.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's so gorgeous.
So gorgeous.
So gorgeous, dude.
Stop. You even did the whistle between the teeth.
The whole fist full of nuggies down the cellar.
Oh man, that voice just feels weird, man. In the eardrums.
Just a quick interruption. In VR chat, Lucid chased me around. You doing that voice? Go, come here, lady. It's like, no,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, come here, lady Spookaria.
It's so unsettling. Holla asks, if there were an all-narrator 16 narrator tournament that judges the already published videos against each other, what narrators would be in this tournament? Creepypasta narrators and true story narrators, going off voice, atmosphere, music, etc.
So I normally don't beat around the bush when it comes to answering questions, but this one I'm gonna have to, because I didn't know about any creepypasta narrators until I started doing YouTube. So I just don't have an answer for that. I don't even think I can name 16 big narrators to go in on that tournament.
Yeah, same here.
I'm not sure, because generally I tend to watch more the more smaller narrators, but I do watch everyone that you mentioned at some point. Yes. I'm just reading back, like people would...
I am too, I'm trying to find them.
Yes, Mia said, most authors respect being asked and will help you if you like them. If you let them. Also, with just a little added note for people who are new, always ask permission to use stories. Make sure you can. Yes. And also double check to see how they prefer to be credited as well. There's no, don't get yourself on the blacklist or anything or into trouble with, when you're just starting out.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest things. I didn't realize, like, when I started this YouTube channel, I was like, I'm just gonna read these narrations. And the more I looked into it, like, I have to learn how to edit audio, and I have to learn how to ask for permissions, and I have to read. Like, I've read so many stories, and I don't know. I'm very picky for what goes on at the channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, like if I reach out for permission, like I genuinely enjoy that story, and I never would have thought of that before I started YouTube.
Also, just a little quick reminder, please check out the rules in the description. Oh, hello, Turn of Night. Welcome.
Hello.
Ominous Audios, yes, I have a YouTube channel. I'm surprised by this too.
Do you? You do? I didn't know you had a YouTube channel.
No.
Did you know that, Coco?
I mean, I'm kind of on it a little, like, maybe. It's still not sure.
Okay. Silver Studio Stories asks, have you ever had a major emotional reaction while narrating a story, like broke down into tears, etc., over the story?
No. I think the only thing that I've ever had as an emotional reaction was I got really mad at the beginning of the Russian sleep experiment, because one of the if you're an author, please acknowledge run-on sentences and stop it. Yes, one sentence in the Russian sleep experiment was like 4 paragraphs long, and I was like, man, I can't do this in one breath.
I know.
I can't do this in one breath.
I can't do it.
But yeah, that's about it. Like, I've never been afraid of a story or anything, because by the time I start narrating it, I've already read it like 10 times, trying to figure out what kind of, persona I want to go in there with it.
I think for me, yes.
Oh no,
go ahead.
No, you go. You go.
No,
you go.
No, you.
No, you. No. Some of my stories I've narrated have had personal meanings behind them that have been quite upsetting, so narrating them did bring out emotional reactions and things. Some of them were actually quite healing, surprisingly. Okay, there's my answer. Off you go, Lucid.
I say yes. I had an intense emotional breakdown, and there's in the video I'm actually crying. It's not fake at all. It's called Each Night It Took a Piece of Him by author JoJo. That story tore me apart at the end of it. It was so sad.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that one.
Yeah, it's really emotional.
Guys, remember, no Please don't advertise other people and no self-promotion. Just chat. Oh, hello, random Randy Reeds. Hello. Yes, tacos.
Papa Scared's here.
Oh, Papa Scared. Nice, nice. Does anyone have any It's alright, Papa Scare, we're used to you.
Any more questions? I think we missed like 3. Let's see, let me scroll back up and find them. I didn't want to like call out questions. I figured I'd let you guys do that. If you want me to, I can help you out with
it's
that.
No, it's okay. I had a question to ask both of you. I'm just like,
You're good. Take your time.
So no, this is a serious question. Amateur asked, what would you rather have, world peace or endless nuggies? I think we all know the answer to that one.
It's obviously world peace.
For me, yeah, I'm on a diet, so I'm gonna take some world peace, please.
with a large soda on the side.
You pick a lot. It's like that guy who goes to McDonald's. He orders 2 Big Macs and 20 ordered nuggets and 2 large Diet Cokes because he's on a diet.
You want to answer that, Spookaria? I mean, I know your answer, but do you want to answer that, Spookaria?
No, don't worry about it. I
You say world peace, I'm gonna say you're lying.
Yeah, but if there is endless nuggies, therefore there would be world peace.
Some people are vegan.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I didn't want to like argue with it because I was like, you know what? She's kind of on the right path here.
Hey,
Like, I like where your
look.
head's going.
Endless nuggies. It didn't say chicken nuggies. They could be vegan chicken nuggets.
It's true.
Yeah, you didn't think about that. See, thinking ahead. What's your favorite videos that you've made?
Coco.
I like Meek. I did. Meek was probably the most solid narration I've done so far. I really enjoyed that one. It was clean. It was subtle. There wasn't a whole lot. My acting is horrible. I haven't figured out how to act yet. You guys are like,
oh hell.
I need to take some pointers from you guys. It was super embarrassing. But yeah, Meek for me was I mean, yeah, it showed. It was clean. What about you?
I think for me, my favorite was oh, give me a minute to think. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. It was by this writer, an author that I don't see them around, but she wrote one good story. She came to me to read it, and I haven't seen her since. But it was called "I Was Hired to Work the Night Shift at a Local Restaurant. The Last Worker Left Behind Some Rules." Phenomenal story. It was so well executed. It's a good story.
All these videos that you're talking about, I need links later. I'm about to go back and listen to these tonight.
Hell yes. My favorite ones are all the Harper Codex ones. They are the story that Detective Romwell made. Wrote for my story. That I narrate with Weekly Creeps. I'm quite fond of A Letter to My Murderer. I think that's possibly one of my best recent ones, and I love all my Harper Codex ones.
Yeah.
Although I look back and like I hear some of the audio wasn't the best, and that doesn't do too well. Hello Nightmare Files. Welcome. Great to see you again.
Daya, put your gun down. Be easy.
Wait, what? What?
She said, "Geez, Uncle Koko, keep up with the videos, man." I'm trying.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, Nightmare Files.
Oh, anime, that's so sweet.
So here's a really stupid question. That checkmark by his name, does that mean he's like a big creator?
It does, yes. He is quite a large narrator.
Gotcha.
He's a cool guy. I've watched some of his stuff.
He's awesome. And he's also come to my stream several times, which is really nice.
Oh,
Reaper's Horror asks, have any of you seen a horror film or read a story that you just couldn't get into but was still popular for some reason?
oh yeah. Oh, Rubber. What a train wreck of a film. People love it. I don't know why.
I don't think so, to be completely honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
There's not one horror movie out there where you're like, why do people like this?
I don't know, like, sometimes it depends on, like, on the movie. Like, for me, like, too much gore ends up losing its impact very quickly. And it loses its fun. Okay, so next, Random Randy reads, says, what have you found to be the best upload schedule for channel growth? I will sorry then.
I'm sorry, that actually made me laugh really
Stop laughing, you're making me laugh.
I like to add to that question, and what's channel growth? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Generally just consistency is a big thing. Like, a lot of people will start like going nuts with uploading like an insane amount of content, and they usually can't maintain it, in my opinion. Or they have trouble and then they fall off and they burn out and then they lose it all. So you just have to do what you're comfortable with, in my opinion.
What are your thoughts there, Uncle? Because I'm very curious about what you think.
Could you please restate the question?
Do you know how to condense that question down, lady?
So what have you found to be the best upload schedule in order to grow your channel?
I think for me personally, growing my channel has been a wild ride of uploading every day to now uploading for 2 weeks to uploading 3 times a week. I think the best form of uploading is just doing it when you feel like it's just doing it when you feel like it. When you feel like your content is at its best, that's when you should upload a video. You shouldn't feel like you have to upload a video every single day, because 50% of the time, one of those videos is not going to be good quality, you know what I mean? And it can show. For me personally, uploading every day is not the way to go, in my opinion, because let's say you have a video that you really loved and you really want it to shine. Well, let's say you upload a video every day. Let's say the video from yesterday is doing way better than the video that you intended on to kind of not blow up, but just do really well. It kind of takes the spotlight away from that in a sense. So that's why it's good to distribute your videos out throughout the week. And there's a certain feature on YouTube where you can check. I think it only works for certain. It requires certain data, and I don't know why, but you can see when people watch your videos, and you can dictate when's the best days and times to upload. Yeah.
Yes.
So for me, I'm the newest person to the community, basically. So I've got like 6 videos on my channel. I don't really have much of an answer there, but I was discussing this question in
Okay.
particular with another narrator earlier today, and I think there's 2 different answers. Number one, I think if you're doing a channel for monetization, if you're working on making a living off of YouTube, then you have to play with Big Daddy algorithm.
Mhm.
But if you're doing it for fun, if you're doing it because you purely enjoy it, put out content whenever you want to. You know, whatever quality you want to. At that point, it doesn't really matter. And if you have like less than 2,000 subscribers, I wouldn't even trip on a schedule. I would just and that's just me personally, and that's kind of where I am right now. Right now, I'll put out a video a week. Maybe I'll put 3 out a week. I don't know. It just this is a good time. But for 2,000 followers, I think it's a really good time, or maybe 1,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good time to find yourself and your own voice before you start worrying about trying to get a
Yeah.
schedule down.
Because it takes time, we all grow throughout our channel. My voice and my style has changed so much since I first started. Once I think there'll be a certain point. I can't really tell you when, but you'll just know when it clicks, when you find
Yeah.
that perfect sweet spot. You know what I mean?
And I'll know what you said right there about your voice changing and everything like that. That's one of my favorite things that I've done recently is because everybody knows, and I'm pretty open about it. Like I've been trying to learn everybody in the community. So I'll go through and I listen to all the videos. But one of the things I found the most fun is listening to your first video. Like I'll scroll all the way through all your videos, and I'll listen to your first video, and then I'll listen to your most recent video just to see what the growth looked like for that one person. And it's really entertaining. Like some people have come a long way. It's super impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Catman, how are you? Good to see you. Does anyone have any further questions or comments?
Come on, guys. This show's only gonna go as long as you ask questions. Wow, I slurred so hard right there. I need more coffee.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Okay. Best Shrek movie.
How do I feel about apples? All right. I think this is a good time. I think apples are the devil's fruit, and here's why. I think that inside of an apple, it's purely just sand that's been covered in water. It's gritty. It's disgusting. It sticks to your teeth. There's no purpose behind an apple. And then it's what sealed into this red skin-like container. There's no reason for that to be a thing. Did God make this thing? No, the devil made this damn fruit. I'm pretty sure that's what it. And if you look at recipes, it's never like this is how you make an apple, whatever. It's always like this recipe would be really good if you put an apple in it as like a substitute. Like apples are just disgusting. I don't know why people eat this for fun, like at all. Like if you just pick an apple off the tree, you're gonna remember that forever. It's just apples are just disgusting. Yeah. Bananas are amazing though. I think bananas are great. They come factory sealed with their own little nature container. Whew. Good stuff.
That was surprisingly not as long as what I thought it was going to be. I expected a
I'm
much longer tangent.
super condensed that down real quick. Some people don't recover from burnout. They just upload when they want to.
I
Yeah.
prefer iced coffee anime. What about you?
Hot coffee all day long. It could be 120 degrees outside and my cup will still be steaming.
Okay. What is your dream mic? Actually, we should wait with some of these for when Lucid gets back.
Not to be wrong, but your opinion is not to be rude, but your opinion is wrong. All right, hey, look, Ominous. I just met you, and our friendship is already on contingency. I just want you to know that.
What? What?
Yeah. If you're a fan of the apples, I just your character in itself is a little suspect.
You know what? I'm gonna just send you like a box full of apples someday.
I am the anti-apple man. It was Ram's my boy. You have to go. Bye, Nightmare. Have fun. It was nice to meet you.
Wait, who's leaving?
Nightmare is yeah.
Oh, thanks for dropping by, Nightmare Files. It's appreciated.
I need to sub to them later. I have so many channels to get to watch now.
Yes, yes, you do. Just adding more.
I know the list is huge.
I'm not sure like which questions we should answer to just fill the time between now and when Lucid gets back. But Alternative Night asked one. What would you rather, vegan nuggies or nuggies with acid? Well, vegan nuggies, obviously. I mean, that's a little. I mean,
I mean, a nug's a nug.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
neither of those were really bad options.
Just checking things out. Oh, Fearsome Hero asks a good question. What is the story behind your character? So mine is a demon who she demands sacrifices of souls or chicken or nuggies. That's why there's nuggies around, so she doesn't consume souls. She like
I like how
I
nuggies are a substitute for souls. Like it's nuggies have such a high value for you.
I know, it's just like, yes, this is it. It's like,
I-
why?
I started in my mind. I have just my imagination's going wild with this. Like you just sit down in the mornings and you drink a little coffee and you're like, let me check the nuggie stock market and see what's on the rise. And American nugs are at an all-time high, while Australian nugs are at a low. We have to raise this market going.
So more of the lore is basically that. So my character's been around throughout history. She's always sort of been around. She's done a lot of evil things that you can see in some of the origin stories that are going to come up. But she's also taught human storytelling and how to read and write as well. So there's like a myth behind it as well. But I haven't really fully explored that side yet.
I'm currently still writing the story behind my character right now. Uncle Koko is going to be a character. It's not going to be me for the most part. But yeah, the story's in development. It's a work in progress.
So what is yours going to be?
That's the thing. I'm torn with this one. Like, because half of me is like, I should let everybody figure it out and make their own conclusion. You know, and the other half of me is like, he's a thing. This is his thing. I don't know what the right answer is here. You know, like, do I spoil it? Because the character in it itself is kind of a long running story throughout the channel that I'm gonna do. So I don't know. I guess I'll talk about it here because it's not fully done. Uncle Koko is gonna be a character that kidnaps people, and the guest narrators on my channel are gonna be people that are kidnapped.
Nice.
And the Blues Clues aspect of it is like there's a whole backstory I've been working on too. So Uncle Koko's family died or abandoned him, one of the two, and he's trying to replace his old family with a new family. So he's constantly kidnapping people, but they keep dying on him. So he has to keep kidnapping people over and over and over again because he's trying to keep a family. That's his biggest thing. Is like that's why like Uncle Koko loves his nieces and nephews. Like he just wants to have that family, and ultimately that's what it is. Like a wholesome little serial killer.
Oh, that's oddly sweet.
Yeah.
Also, Ram, it's not wine, it's blood that she's drinking.
Blood's her favorite mixer.
Yep. Yep.
So when Lupus gets back, I have to go to the bathroom too.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of coffee, all right? Wait, kidnapping narrators and putting them in your channel? That's kind of Lucid's thing. What?
Yeah, Lucid. What's that? No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Didn't.
I'll have to change the whole story now. Yeah, no, Uncle Koko wants a family of his own. And that's what he's trying to do.
Aw. I like how he very easily could have been like, oh yeah, you know, hey, can you guys be part of my family? It's more just like, you know what, I'm just gonna grab them. They're mine now.
Well, the other thing that's kind of neat about it too, I'm working on a video right now. Whenever I put it up, you'll notice a lot of like cartoony kid style videos going on in the background. And what he's trying to do, he's not trying to be intentionally creepy or anything like that. He's trying to make his family happy. Like he doesn't understand why the kidnapped victims are sad all the time. So he's like, his old family used to love the stories, where like they would sit around the campfire and Uncle Koko would tell them all stories. And now that they're gone, he's like, well, I know that all families love stories too, which is what the channel's about, is like telling stories. So in the lore, the YouTube channel itself is not for y'all. The YouTube channel is for the victims that he captured, trying to make them happy. So he'll have like a TV in the room that they're in on repeat with the YouTube channel, and the whole kitty drawn everything in the background is just like Blue's Clues, a bear in the house, like all these things are really there just to make the victims smile instead of being sad. He just doesn't understand.
I am looking forward to seeing your character develop in the backstory. That
I'm very excited to do it, and there's a couple ideas for future videos, like Christmas. Oof, man, do I got a plan for Christmas? But it's all real life film things. I just got to see if I could pull it off. But I think a lot of it also, if viewers are trying to figure out the whole character behind it, I think he's gonna evolve with what the viewers say too, because I'm sure that they'll have ideas that I can't come up with, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's a neat idea. I'm gonna steal it.
Mhm.
They just won't know to steal
Yeah.
it. I'll just be like, yeah, you were right.
I am back.
welcome back, Lucid Lupus.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but I won't be that long. I swear.
Welcome back, Lucid. Welcome back.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Wait, what thing? What do you want us to read?
Adam says Lucid is kidnapping Coco. Coco's like, I'm okay with this. Wait, what did I miss?
I have. It was. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay. What's so funny?
Does anyone have any questions or comments that they would like to ask dear Lucid Lupus? Hey Josie, he's just out for a little bit.
Hi, Josie. You missed everything, Lucid Lupus. Well, enlighten me. Listen here.
Oh yes, he talked about his character's backstory. And yeah, it was really interesting. But
All right, I'm
What
back.
about you, Lucid? Character lore. Hello.
welcome back.
Subject.
Before chat ask, yes, I did wash my hands.
Did you?
Oh good.
Yes.
Do you wash? You're not a true cleaner if you don't wash your hands in the toilet with grape soda.
Who has grape soda?
Don't worry
Wait.
about
Wait. Wait. What?
What?
That's the part
So,
that threw me off.
ominous audio tells no.
Hey
Thought of the next
September,
comment.
welcome. Welcome.
Ominous audio asks, "Tell us about Fetch." Okay. Well, I don't want to say too much without spoiling the backstory because I can easily ruin everything. But so Fetch Arbuckle is a radio host who lives in the wondrous world of Cryptown, which is heavily based on Fabletown from The Wolf Among Us. And he has different neighbors that are like cryptids. Like his landlord is Mr. Slenderman. He has a few different neighbors. In room 666 lives Lucifer. There's a few other cool. I like adding cool, funny, like stuff that correlates with the cryptids. Like the Mothman, his name is Marvin Mothman, and he's like an electrical repair service person. Cause like moths are like attracted to like lights and stuff. So I thought that would be a perfect thing for
Oh,
that.
that's kind of
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff. It's a really cool show. I like doing it. Yeah, but the thing is that nobody knows how Fetch got to Cryptown because there's a much darker turn to it, and in each episode, I've always put something hidden in the audio that, or like certain lines that are pieces to the puzzle, so to speak.
I love puzzles. Oh, I love puzzles.
Me too.
I'm about this.
Nice. Have a good one,
It's a
Dea.
really really cool show. Bye bye,
Have-
Dea.
It was great having you here. That's alright, PA. Alternative night. Hang on, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to, because we skipped a couple of questions because we were going to wait until everyone was back.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was up there. Hello, Weekly.
Ew, it's weekly.
You're just a few minutes late, Weekly. Not many.
Yay!
Yeah,
Hey,
by
Weekly.
like almost an hour.
Oh, be nice to him. Be nice to him.
Well, you were mean to him last time. I thought that was just part of the game. All right,
He's
Weekly.
learning.
I got you. I got you.
Hi, Weekly. How are you?
Yes, be nice to my mods. Also, Madam Frightmare is also now a mod.
Oh, nice.
Baron,
Oh,
be nice.
yeah.
Goddamn.
Frightmare has been crushing you. And frankly, we don't need you anymore, Weekly. God,
Goddamn.
that is so horrible. That is mean.
You know, Baron, you're gonna come on and people are going to give you hell.
Facts. I got you, boo.
Weekly, you abandoned me yesterday. We were supposed to have dinner, and I had to eat pasta all by myself. Poopy head.
What the hell is happening?
Don't worry about it.
He just Weekly just comes in and we all just start picking on him.
Oh, I remember one of the
Fair.
questions.
Oh, go on.
Go for it.
Something about a mic.
Oh,
What's your favorite mic, or what do you want to upgrade to, or some along those
for
lines?
me, yeah, I used to use my crappy PS4 headset, and then I upgraded to my phone. And then I used to use the Blue Snowball. It's a phenomenal microphone. I recommend the Blue Yeti Mini. That's a good one too. I use the Blue Yeti Pro currently. That's a very good mic. It has XLR capabilities. It's a very decent mic, and I recommend it.
Mhm.
What about you, Coco?
So I kind of started the same branch that you did. Now I'm sitting on a Shure SM7B, and I don't know if I ever will upgrade. I think this is it. I've reached the pinnacle of what I know of, my knowledge.
It sounds very good.
It's a phenomenal mic with a lifetime warranty. That had me, dude. I've broken too many mics. But yeah, that Blue Yeti I used for so long. That thing is, I still sometimes use it instead of this mic.
Yeah.
That's okay.
My first mic upgrade. So I first started out using my headset, my gaming one, and then I got my Blue Yeti Pro, which I'm gonna keep this for a while. I may as well just keep. I don't also know about mics.
Says, yeah. Oops, sorry. Maskino says, you abandoned me in an enemy-controlled village. Funny story. So me and Maskino, we were playing Onward. It's a virtual reality game. And we were balls deep in a mission in like the fields of Iraq, or like the village in Iraq. And we were nearly done and my Wi-Fi went out. And my game crashed. And Maskino was left to fend for himself. Sad story.
Was that the game that I was watching? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
I see his thing going. Oh, there it is.
No, I thought for a sec, like, did it cut out for everyone?
Yeah, I don't hear his voice.
Lucid?
What's up?
Okay, there you are again. We thought we lost you.
Yeah.
Do you want to come on weekly? Do you want to join us? Because I will add you to this chat. Oh, I can hear him now, but retribution. What is happening? My chats always get so strange. Tetra? I believe Tetra is in the process of writing me a story that I will be narrating sometime.
If you... TDN.
Hmm?
TDN and me in the same room. That's a lot of energy right there.
Yes, Maskino. There's a rule called no Maskinos allowed. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do it. TDN and Weekly Creeps at the same time. And Maskino plus you. Oh no, I don't know if I can handle all that.
That's a lot. No more. It wouldn't even be questions anymore. It'd just be like, "What's up? Hey, us five are gonna hang out. It's been nice knowing you. We're gonna talk about what we want to for a little while, and yeah, we're gonna let that go."
I'm just gonna just mute you guys. Oh, thanks, Josie. Hello, Tales from Oak Hill. Welcome, welcome. It's nuts in here. It is nuts. Weekly.
Yeah,
So,
we're answering questions from you guys, but if y'all want to, just give us a topic of discussion too, and we'll just side tangent. I'm kind of just feeding off of what y'all say.
hell yeah.
Is it Gensen or Jensen?
I've always said Jensen. So, that is true. You are here because of TDN.
Yeah, TDN's like my YouTube dad.
Okay, so do you guys want Weekly to come in? And just invite all these people here, and it's just gonna be because I don't have a new banner up for people. They'll just be like, yeah, it's fine. So that's one yes. So people, I don't know if Jensen's around. I haven't seen him on. Sure, let him in.
It's Quinson. Okay. Yeah, I got you. I see it.
God damn. Oh. I know. You know what? We may as well. I'm adding Weekly.
Okay. Do you have a transparent image Weekly?
Oh no, I have one for him already.
I'm sure you're quite aware of the power that you've given me.
Oh no.
Everyone Weekly has joined us. I will have Tails on too sometime. I will also have... I'll even have that Maskino person on. And, hang on, where is...
You're gonna have to let me know when that is set up so I can take him off of the ban list.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. God damn.
But hello, Lucid. Hello, Uncle Koko.
Hello.
How are you guys?
What's up, Weekly?
What's going on?
Yeah, his volume is a
Apparently.
little low.
Alright, oh.
Lady, what? Every time.
What? What?
Just move that mic
Nothing.
closer to your mouth, Papago.
If I
Alright.
move it any closer in my mouth, it's gonna sound like this the entire time.
I just turned him off, damn you! Alright, you do really sound like Jensen. Alright, so...
Who?
I have to
Koko.
sign off right now. I hope you guys have a good night.
Everyone, can you please drop Lucid's Twitters and his YouTube link in the chat? Thank you, everyone. Oh, sorry.
Bye, Lucid.
Oh, he's gone
Was that
already?
you?
Lucid's like, I'm out.
Hopefully I didn't cut him off.
Weekly came in and Lucid was like, "Okay, bye." Oof.
It happens from time to time.
That's
I
it.
tend
So
to...
what you up to, man? How's everything been on your side of the world?
Well, it's been fun. I have been painting computer fans, so that's been a blast.
Ooh, sounds exhilarating.
Oh yeah, I'm loving the fact that I can paint in an enclosed environment with no mask or filter and no moving air. It's great.
Ooh.
Like I think at this point I can probably smell colors.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Weekly.
I got you.
Hey, this is your idea.
What? Well, I suppose.
Inhale the paint, become the art. Maskino, I am a work of art. What are you talking about?
Alright, just checking. I thought there was a bit of lag on.
Everything looks fine on my end.
My potato seems to be functioning properly.
Your
Yeah.
potato is nice. So, what advice for new narrators would the pair of you give?
Uh,
I don't know. Okay, good.
that's the thing. I don't know. I live off of you guys. I feed off of what y'all do. So I
Wait.
kind of sit back and I don't know, different ways to skin a cat, I guess.
Okay, question though. How in depth do you want this to be? Like, do you want this to be a full on talking session, or do you just want it to be like bullet points?
Yeah, that's what I've kind of been wondering about. That it's like I'm afraid to go too deep into anything.
Just go deep.
Just go deep. Oh, yo, weekly, we got this. Let's go, boy. All right.
Hold on, let me take my shoes off.
You can't see it, but I'm rolling up my sleeves right now.
Yep. Hold on, let me join you. But I feel like when it comes to new narrators, I feel a lot of the time it is the number one rule always is to communicate with the author on whose story that is that you're narrating, and be sure that you are getting permission and there's an open dialogue that you can maintain with that author, even let's say
screenshot
even after the story is done. Yes, make sure you have the receipts.
That's what the hell's going on?
What?
I just heard
Oh, that's my chair. I'm scooting up. Shit's about to get real.
Hey, he's going deep. Leave him alone.
Oh wait. Alright, turning weekly up. Sorry everyone.
What?
You're
Do I
fine. You're
need
fine. You're fine. No, she can fix it on her end. It's okay. If you keep moving your mic around, she's gonna have to keep readjusting the volume.
What do you mean? I'm not moving it at all.
Weekly. God damn.
To continue on the point that I was making earlier, I think one of the biggest things is always communicate with the author and just be open and welcoming to the community. Always, be open to collabs. Don't be shy of reaching out to some of the, let's say, older narrators, not even bigger narrators, just those of us that have been around for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, you could be open to have a really cool collab with somebody that you've listened to or have looked up to, or
Yeah.
just have a general nice conversation with somebody. Even if you don't collab, you still made a new friend that in the future you could end up working with, or if not, it's still a resource that you have.
That is true.
That's actually a big fear of mine. Is and I don't know if this is normal with people that are starting out narrating, but I am scared deathless to do collaborations, man.
No, I can
What was
understand that.
really awkward was like my first video that I put out. I had like 4 different people hit me up and they're like, "We're gonna do a collab," and I'm like, no. No. Oh no. I don't even know how this video made it. Like
I'm pretty
oh,
sure I
no.
threatened you with a collab at some
Yeah,
point.
there was you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um so for the collabs, just because I don't know, TDN's kind of like my YouTube father. Like he's
Mhm.
like
He's your
I credit
daddy.
TDN with a lot. I really want TDN to be my first collab, just because like to me that means something. Not that
Yeah.
like a collab with everybody else wouldn't mean anything, but like to me, like I don't know, like I kind of want him to be my first.
We all have that. We all
Nice.
have that one person that we hold
Yeah.
near and dear to our heart that we want to be our first.
But yeah, like the narrators you were talking about, like as far as like asking for advice and everything like that, I usually just I don't like to bug people. So I
Mhm.
kind of stick to just Madam Frightmare and TDN. I'll hit up for like advice.
One thing I will say, and this is for you and for anybody else as well, is don't
Mhm.
don't feel nervous about approaching like me or Lady or anybody else. I mean, the worst thing that we're going to tell you is I'm not really sure. Hey, talk to this person over here. They can probably give you more info about it.
Yeah.
Like
Yo,
I don't
Ram.
think. What's that?
Yes. I was talking to Ram in chat. I thought you were done. But yeah, Ram. If there's animations involved, for sure, bro.
Ram, why don't you call me daddy? I feel betrayed.
God damn.
We're gonna change my name from Uncle Koko to Uncle Daddy. Oh
No.
no, that doesn't
Or
work.
daddy uncle.
That doesn't work at all. That's a family reef in a circle.
We could say
Like
daddy uncle, and you could just move down to Arkansas.
it would fit there.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the state tree.
Yeah. It's not even a tree. It's just a wreath.
So like, at what point were you satisfied with your workflow? Because I know that whenever you started doing like narrations and everything like that, like it probably goes the same route that I'm going through right now, where like I'm learning all of these different things that I can do with audio editing, and
Mhm.
do I narrate the whole story versus do I narrate a paragraph at a time and then edit it a paragraph at a time, or like at what point did you hit a flow where you were like, yeah, like this is what I'm gonna be doing from now on, like this way right here, you know what I mean?
I think probably maybe the 5th or 6th video that I made, because the channel
Really,
that
that
I'm
early?
posting on now. Well, see, the 5th or 6th video that I'm posting on the channel that I have currently. Previously, I had another channel that is like my personal channel that I was doing narration on, that I was
Mhm.
just never making public, but it was just getting the workflow down, getting how to do audio editing, how to do video editing and
Yeah,
Photoshop for thumbnails and stuff like that. So there
yeah.
was maybe 20 or 30 videos that will never see the light of day on that channel.
Oh man, that's that's intense. Yeah, I feel bad because I wasted an entire day editing one video yesterday. I can imagine 20 or 30.
It's bad.
Oh, that's gotta be a shot to the heart.
But I will say that one thing I did learn a lot about it is I learned a lot about different microphones. I learned a lot about how to structure sentences, how to breathe properly.
Oh, do you have any tips on that? Because that's something I struggle with. Like, I feel like I'm having an asthma attack halfway through a sentence.
Hmm. So I actually learned this from Lucid, and it is to use your more like your stomach for breathing, not so much your chest,
Mhm.
because you can retain more air that way, and you're
Oh,
not as being forceful. So you're not pushing out as much air, but you're still able to maintain the same volume.
I have to relearn how to breathe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
But it helps. So you can read a really long sentence, and remember that you do have the audio option of coming in and editing out the pause after a sentence when you go.
Yeah, but you can only be so natural with that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes.
if you want to cut down on like that gasping sound, you can
Mhm.
always breathe through your nose with a closed mouth, and the microphone has a really hard time of picking it up, especially if you use a directional mic.
I hope everyone's
Oh.
gathering tips.
No, I love this. This is like one of the things I was kind of hoping to get out of the podcast, was like picking everybody's brain, being like, "Yo, hey, so like, what's your thought process on this?" And
Oh, hello,
yeah,
Fresman. Nice of you to join us.
I ignored him intentionally.
Be nice to Freezer Man.
No, he stood me up on a date. So I stood Lucid up by accident. I forgot. He stood me up on purpose. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And I'm not going to go into further detail. That way, Fresman can, pick up the pieces of his shattered ego in the chat.
Oh,
Ooh.
whoa!
Ooh.
Weekly, behave.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Creepy Tales, welcome back. Welcome back.
What are you talking about? I am being as nice and as kind as I can be. There's a point. Yeah, and Tales from Oak Hill did make a good point: is don't breathe from the throat, and that's what I mean by making sure that you close your mouth, or like he was saying, to yawn, but just don't go. Like that. Just take that same type of open mouth breath, but it's not as harsh, and it won't be picked up as easy on the microphone.
Matt.
That's the best joke, dude.
Yes.
Don't breathe. Problem solved. Yeah, easy. I'm out.
Yeah. So about Maskino, I've tried some of his tips and I lost a few toes. I don't know if you would need to really take his word on stuff.
Tells, that's a good point. So like that was the next thing I was gonna bring up is like, do you how do I say it without sounding weird?
No, Tails, keep going. No,
Okay,
keep going.
so when you narrate long stories, right? Do you find that like over time your mouth, like it's a muscle, like you just get better at it? Because there was the last story I did, the Russian sleep experiment. It wasn't my longest story, but it took more takes than usual. So my mouth started feeling like it was lazy, like my tongue didn't want to move. You know what I mean? So does that ever get
Yeah.
easier? Okay.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
I feel like I need to take my face to the gym.
Just sitting in the bathroom going,
Yeah. Like
No,
doing,
I think
like I said earlier, like mouth yoga.
I think for me, like the way that I practiced reading longer stories is probably made me sound like a psychopath, but I would be reading a book or I'd be reading something online and I would just read it out loud.
Yeah.
Just do that over and over and over again until I could read a full article out loud and I'm not like by the end of it. But that's what worked for me. It may not work for everybody. That's just a thing that I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna do this.
I was thinking about standing while recording, trying that out.
Yeah, it does help.
Yeah,
you can.
I've never done it, but no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You can open your lungs more, and it's easier. Like I've generally found, when I sit down, I tend to look down rather than looking up and out. Like particularly if my character is like raising their voice or something, like you can hear it if someone's looking down compared to when they're looking up. Generally.
Yeah, and I think that's more of like a voice actor's trick, if anything else.
The thing that Tels just said though is like my number one issue with narration, and it almost made me not put out a video once. The spit in your mouth.
Oh,
yeah. So there's a thing that I do, and I think everybody kind of has their own ritual. We sort of talked about it earlier, but if I ever notice that I'm getting like that, I drink a lot of water a couple hours before, like everybody else does. But the thing I think I do differently than everybody is I'll brush my teeth and use mouthwash like right before I start narrating.
Yeah, that's one that I heard too early on. Like brush your teeth before you narrate. Maskino recommends apples for you, Koko.
Hey Maskino, you're walking a fine line, sir. I know we just started talking to each other and everything like that, but like I'm gonna remember you. I just want you to know.
Maskino picks on everyone.
Good luck.
Maskino picks on everyone. So does Weekly, technically.
Yeah, I mean you can threaten me, but then you can threaten me with apples, and that's a totally different story.
Okay.
So what kind of threats are you good? You know what? Let's not get into this on stream. DM it to me, that way I know where the line is.
I get apples in the line.
You do realize.
Okay, but what's your take on pear?
Pears are fine.
Oh, buddy, you opened up a floodgate. I got you.
Pears are fine. Apples are not.
Rule 32 is a thing. Just remember that.
I learned not that long ago.
What is happening?
There's so much about the internet that I don't know, and that is one I accidentally figured out.
What's happening to
Okay,
my
I need an
stream?
explanation. How did you accidentally figure that out?
I beat Dark Souls for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
and I was asking about a character, like lore, and somebody told me to
Oh,
look that
Jesus.
up for the character. I thought I was gonna find lore on the character.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah, we're gonna. It's not lore.
So,
Thanks.
how did you feel?
Well, awkward at first, but then I got used to it.
Just wait till you see the Sonic stuff I'm gonna send you later.
Oh no.
Been drowned.
No, weekly, no. Hello, Ben Drowned. Welcome. Welcome.
Hello, Ben.
The first one, ominous. I'm working on the third right now. We don't talk about the second one.
Meschino, no. Sucking a peppermint to coat the throat helps me. Yeah, I could see that. I know. I drink
Cough drops.
lemon and honey tea before I do any
Mm.
type of narration.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cough drops help me if I'm like really extremely not able to get that sound out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But I find that it never fully goes away. You just have to edit it out later.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming you probably use Audacity, right, for your editing?
Yeah.
Okay. If you ever need any help with that,
No. Adobe Audition. Sorry. They both start with an A. But yeah, I use
okay.
all Adobe products.
Chill.
And I pretty much got it down. It's just a very long process.
I say that as I use Adobe's Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro,
Yeah.
and Adobe After Effects.
Adobe fanboys.
I'm a hardcore Adobe. I mean, I used Adobe in college and just can't get off of it. I've tried other programs; they just don't feel the same to me.
I used Adobe when I was playing on the computer last. That and hit film. I've got I kind of like hit film.
I really hope that Ben Drowned. I hope his entire content on his channel is nothing but Ben Drowned videos and lore videos.
I thought you were just gonna stop. It was like I just hope Ben drowned, and I thought you were just gonna stop right there.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Whoa.
I was like, whoa, wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait.
I'm actually a nice guy. Let's set the record straight here. All right, Ben. I hope you lived your drowning.
It's like
yeah, because that's how that works.
Yeah,
I hope that's for you, man.
It's like, Coco, I have news for you, and it's all bad.
Oh no. He
didn't I need to be taking notes here.
I don't have Adobe. I'd probably like if I had it, but I'm too cheap to get it. I just use Audacity. Hit Film Pro.
I need to figure out Audacity so I can help other people learn it. I have a couple of people ask me questions about it, and I'm like, I don't know if it can do that. I don't know.
Most of what I know comes from. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Most of what I know comes from either Weekly or Lucid. So the pair of them have really helped with my audio over the course of how things have gone.
Yeah,
I was gonna say if you need any help learning Audacity or any tips with it, or if anybody does whatsoever, you can hit me up or hit Lucid up. I would say Lucid would probably be your best bet because some of the stuff that I show other people is stuff that he has shown me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the origin source of my knowledge comes from Lucid.
So I got a random question for you that I'm very curious on. And I think everybody's gonna be a little bit different. Not relevant to anything else, is it? No? Okay.
So we will not discuss this on stream.
No, I think this is a Disney stream, like PG-13.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, where do you guys find your stories? Like, where do y'all like to look for your stories?
I write mine.
I was about to say, lady, I know you write yours, but
Ladies' journal.
yeah, you just sneak into a room and take a little book.
Did you know?
Story. I'm gonna steal it.
Mm-hmm. I just turn the webcam on whenever she's writing, so I can just like look over her shoulder and jot it down.
I'm not surprised. It was great seeing you, Fearsome.
Yeah, Fearsome, it was nice seeing you. And good luck on the recording. Can't wait to see whatever you put out next. But as far as a legitimate answer, as far as stories go, I get mine from Reddit. I talk to a lot of the no sleep authors and royalty free horror stories, scary stories, and stuff like that.
Mm.
You can go to the creepypasta wiki. The
That's where I
only
get
thing I
some of
would
my stories right now. Just
Yeah.
because like I don't have the weight as a creator to reach out to a lot of these authors.
No,
So
no, no,
I'm
no,
kind
no.
of
That's the whole wrong mindset, man.
is it?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that's the
absolutely.
mindset I got.
No, no, no. Doesn't matter if you have 1 subscriber or 1,000. Always reach out to the author.
All right. Have a good one,
Really?
Alternative Night. Thank you so much for coming. And Amateur. Thank you. I appreciate you guys coming.
It's amateur animator.
What did I say?
Amateur.
Oh shit. Look,
Bye,
I'm tired.
amateur.
Weekly, I will smack you.
Tales for Oak Hill. Royalty free horror stories is actually a page on Reddit. Like it's
Mhm.
its own subreddit. Here, I
Oh,
will
yeah.
post it in the chat.
So that's kind of what I do is like I bounce between like stories I got from authors I've reached out to, and then I'll do a classic creepypasta.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do like to me it also kind of falls on the same lines as like a collector. You know what I mean? Like I love
Mm-hmm.
the history of things as well as the new stuff that comes out. You know,
Yeah.
so like the Russian sleep experiment, Meek, a couple of the ones I'm gonna be doing here in the future. They're all kind of little bits of history for me, and that's kind of why I'm wanting to do them. It's not so much like, oh yeah, they're free, but it's like yeah. This one has lore for me.
With some of the
Yeah.
creepypasta wiki stories, you need to double check that they're not on No Sleep or other places, because sometimes they will
are
re-upload. Yeah, and you gotta keep an eye out for that. Thank you, Eric. That means a lot. Oh, and he's a pug. That's so cute.
So, Eric, are you trying to say that you don't listen to us because we're not original?
Weekly.
Is that what I'm supposed to take from that?
Yeah, Weekly, you're so damn cheap. He's mucking
But
around.
so Uncle Koko, what I normally do anytime I go on the wiki is I pull up a plagiarism checker
Mm-hmm.
and I put the story, maybe the first 2 or 3 paragraphs of it into the plagiarism checker. And if it pops up somewhere else on the internet, then I go to I just backtrack as far as I can to try to find the original author. I've gone to some really, really far links to find original authors.
Oh, I remember that. I remember you shared your screen where you're going down the rabbit hole. You're like, I found this page, and then it leads to this, and then it leads to this. I'm like, you're putting in a lot of work for this story.
Let's
I
just
didn't
say
even
that
know
I found
there's you need to link me that plagiarism checker because I like to fact check a lot of things I'm doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just say that for one of the stories that I need to do, haven't done yet, it's on my list, is there it took me 4 hours and I found it on, what is it, Media Angel or Angel Fire, posted back in 2001.
Yeah.
I had to dig through a lot of web pages just to find the original story.
And bro, like, kind of a soft tangent on the side here though, but lady, like you writing your own stories, that's super impressive. I'm working on my first story about myself right now, and my God, that is hard. I don't know how y'all can do that and just keep that going over and over and over again. Like
I have a lot of
the
It is impressive.
yeah.
stories that are like half done or half worked ideas and things. I'll finish them eventually.
Yeah.
I just got this like massive stockpile stories that I'm just like, I'll write it when I feel like it.
So I'm gonna throw an idea out there for you, lady.
Mhm.
Why don't you put all of your stories into like a short story collection and have it being sold on like your merch store or have it published somewhere? Why don't you do that?
I would love to do that, but I've never actually thought of being like a published author.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not against it. I would actually like to try and do that sometime.
So you're not against it, but you're not for it. You're in the middle.
Yeah, I'm in the middle. Like it's just, I don't know. I just need to sit down and do it. Because some of my stories are from a masculine point of view. Like Weekly's done one of mine called Just One Bite, and he did an amazing job. And Maskino. Good night, Maskino. Try not to lick any doorknobs.
Don't listen to her lick them.
Jesus.
Polish those knobs, boy.
You know what? Okay. I will publish a book next year. There we go.
You should.
You do know how soon next year is, right?
Well, I didn't
Like,
say when
month
next
away.
year. I didn't say when.
All right, so by January 20th, I want this done.
You're gonna hound me about it too, aren't you? You're gonna be
I'll
like,
be
"You
honest
need to."
If there's not a creepypasta story or something like that written out of you about some nugs, just wasted potential right there. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I've
better
had
be
I will say the
other.
lady hasn't written one, but
There needs to be a
there
nugget
has
story.
been one.
No, there's been
Really?
two.
There has been
There's
one.
been two. Monsters in My Mind did one, and Mandy Morton did the other.
She knows them. Like the back of her head, she knows the authors who wrote them, what they're called. It's 42 pages long, and the chicken nugs actually start on page 4.
One of. I feel attacked right now.
Slightly.
I'm just put on the spot. I'm just being bullied on my own show. That's great. But that always happens when Weekly's
that's
on.
the whole reason I came on.
It's like, ooh, get to bully
Hey,
the lady.
once Lupin left, he took the professionalism with him. Me and Weekly, whew, have a feeling.
You think I bring an air of professionalism with me?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I got you.
Wait, what? Frightmare? What? Pick you for what? What? I will publish that book. I will publish it, I swear. I will publish it.
What?
What? I don't know what's going on.
What?
Tails.
Never pick on somebody who looks better in a corset than you do? Look, we all have our opinions.
Homeboy, look, I feel shamed by this. Like, I can rock a corset, but I promise you there's people who look a hell of a lot better in them than I do. So I feel like there's a fine line that we need to draw on there.
I will write one that you will narrate Frightmare soon. And the Hero Askew did another one called My Family Have a Suit Made of Human Skin.
That one was good.
That one was really good.
But I really like the one that you did. Or the one that I did from you, the Just One Bite. That one was really good.
You did an amazing job bringing that one to life. So, would you like to explain to the good Uncle Koko what it was about while I sip my drink?
Yeah, so essentially it was about this little lion that was found in a public park, right? So the people that picked the lion up kept like refusing it food, and they just kept doing like intravenous IV of fluids just to keep it alive.
What the hell?
And what?
I'm asking you to say talk about Just One Bite.
Yeah, I'm getting to that part. So all right. So I'll jump to the ending. The Just One Bite part is at the end when he actually finally gets to have a piece of real meat, and then they shoot him.
That's not what happened. Weekly.
No. This is the story I want to hear.
Wow, God damn.
I'm okay with this. Don't look. In my mind, this is amazing. Just thank you, Weekly. This is.
I got you.
I feel like me and you have the same humor.
Yes.
Don't ever change. You stay you forever, boo.
But in all seriousness, the story more or less is kind of a vampire-esque type story, where of course it's him trying to fight the urge of his natural calling, which is to be a vampire, vampirism. So to attack people, to drink blood, all of that kind of thing. And it's written from his point of view of kind of regretting his last kill and leaving the scene of his kill, and he ends up trying or runs into this individual that he wants to actually help, but in doing so, it kind of exposes who he is, and to keep from being caught, he has to kill that other individual, and that's where the monicum of just one bite comes from.
Oh, got you.
It didn't originally
I hope
start
it's true.
as a. Oh, hey, Lucid. It didn't originally start as a vampire thing. It started out as just a murderer who just couldn't stop, and he thought he was a
Oh, okay.
vampire, but like it changed halfway through.
So I have a thought for a story that I've never been able to like put together. So if I throw it out there, if anybody wants to write it, you're more than welcome to just have the idea.
Hang on, getting ready to type.
You're getting ready
What are
to.
you talking
Oh,
about? I have OBS open recording all of this.
yeah. Here we go. Here we go. So what it is
Hey,
I
Sandman.
wanted to have a story where everything was kind of like a roll of dice, where like two people were really really bored with their life. And so what they would do is like they would say like, "Hey, are we allowed to do this or not?" Kind of like D&D, where like you roll a dice to see if like you can do the skill check or not. So like should we go to the club or should we go to that little dive bar and roll a dice and whatever happens? But like as the story progresses, it's like should we murder this guy? You know, like somehow make it to where the dice control the fate of what's going on. Like the two characters just allow themselves not to have any control over themselves anymore. Just the idea of like something else taking control of your life. I don't know. I just the dice concept for me, it was always interesting. I can never find a way to make it work.
That does
Why
sound like
not?
a good idea.
Why not use it as like a way that like a demon or an entity is choosing to manipulate somebody? So let's say the lower the dice roll number, the less extreme of a punishment or the less extreme of a affliction. You know, like let's say they summon this demon by accident by using a Ouija board, and this demon gives them a choice. He can grant them, you know, whatever they want for the price of their soul, or he can grant them whatever they want, but he gets to choose what happens to them. And he uses the dice as a way of choosing that particular action.
Maybe. Okay, so you know how when people want to manipulate somebody else, they condition them? They'll ask like a small question of them first and
Mm.
get them to answer,
Mhm.
and then they'll ask a bigger question, like a bigger question.
Mhm.
In my head, that's kind of what I see the dice doing. Is like they start out with really simple, like PG-13 task, and then the dice itself is a conditioning mechanism to where they just naturally follow whatever the dice says. So like a demon, yeah, that could absolutely be a thing, but also like I mean, it can go in so many different directions. It's such a broad topic. I don't know. It could be anything.
With say with your idea, then it could be like almost like a fate device, or like a cursed object that somebody picked up from a gaming shop, not knowing what it was and what it actually can do or can control, and then they played a game with it, and then voila, it turned out to be something that was a lot more catastrophic than they originally intended.
Yeah. I suck at writing. I have tons of ideas. I'll probably never write them. But the story that I'm working on right now, I'll just go ahead and basically just put it out there. It's called Keyboard Warrior.
I
And
feel
it's
attacked.
about yeah, and
It's like,
it's
oh, I
basically
see.
about it's about a troll that gets abducted and tortured,
Nice.
and he learns from his trolly ways that that's not always the right way to be.
That's not a punishment to me, man. You gotta work on that.
Oh, it's like it's almost like a torture porn story in a way, where the guy like whenever he like at the end of the story, the character development is him not being a troll anymore, and he goes on these sites and he's like, look, you should calm down, and like he basically turns into a mod.
Tell me more.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
You should start writing these.
Lady, don't interrupt the man. Let him finish. Tell me more.
Shut up, Weekly.
So the idea of the story that I have so far is like this guy's a troll, and he wakes up in this room, and he's captured by this character, and this character is like somebody else that ran into him on another website that he was talking shit to, or stuff to, sorry. And he basically says like, all right, I'm gonna show you that you need to back up your words, because the guy was like, you know how like some people in chat will always be like, oh, I'll kill you, or like they'll say like, if I find you in real life, I'll beat you, you know,
Oh
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So the character actually abducts the guy and is like, "Here's your chance. You found me in real life. I'll free reign." Like he wakes up and he's in a boxing ring, and the dude knocks him out. And he's like, "I gave you a chance to beat me in real life. You couldn't do it. So now you're gonna learn your lesson." And he just puts him through his paces, and it's almost like Saw, but for Reddit.
I like it.
Ooh, Tetra has nearly finished the story that they were going to write for me, and please write these things, Koko.
I will. I'll write them down.
Do
That
it.
one that I just told you
Do
was
it.
already in process, but
Do it.
yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just gonna let her continue.
Who hurt me online? I used to be a Twitch streamer. A lot of people hurt me online.
Oh. And then you met me, and like the first time I was like, "Give me your nuggies."
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite first interactions with anybody I've ever met. It's like, "Hey, what's up? Hi, how are you? All right, all your nugs are mine." I'm like, "I don't even know. Like, hide your pockets."
It's like, who are you?
Who
Hey,
is this
Daya,
lady? Why is
welcome
she trying
back.
to steal my food?
Hey, you're on my stream, okay? So like, I suppose it evened out.
I can't even. I don't remember who I messaged, but like right after you did it, I messaged them and I was like, "Hey, is this Spookaria lady? Is she okay? Is she cool?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "She's trying to steal my food." And they're like, "Ah, that's what she does." I'm like, "Okay."
Wait, who did you
Just-
message?
I can't tell you. That's confidential.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just imagine somebody being like, "Hey man, this
They were
person
Madam,
alright?
yeah.
Yeah, they're fine. They just steal your food.
Front
It's
man.
fine."
It was front.
It was absolutely Madam.
Hey, Nate, how are you?
Madam, you're not very good at keeping secrets.
It's like, yeah,
He's
that's
like,
just what she
we're
does.
trying to keep all this confidential matters in the background. Like,
No.
But yeah, this
I'm
stream.
gonna say this without spoiling anything. I don't want you guys to spoil it for her, but I have Madam currently watching I Am Sophie. I don't know if anybody knows what that is.
I will not
please do
spoil.
not. But that's what she's working on right now. Yeah.
I could go for some nuggies right now. Saying.
Okay, so I need to know this. When is there not like I could go for nuggies with you? Like, is there like a time frame, or
Well,
is it
I
just
don't
like,
want nuggies every day.
okay, so you're lying on your streams now?
Wow! Wow!
Learned, yeah.
Wow! Rude.
Okay.
I don't think there's a time I've talked to you where nuggies haven't been involved.
See what I'm saying?
Look,
Yeah.
you've
I'm
heard
just saying there's an addiction thing going on here. And
You've
intervention
heard
might be called
you've
for.
heard the law. Okay, it's either I eat souls or I eat nuggies. What would you prefer?
What do you think
Rehab.
mine wins?
I would prefer rehab. I prefer you go to rehab.
How
for nugs.
about no?
Send you to Sandy Hills and you'll be fine.
No. Give me nuggies and souls.
Ants Random Life. Wait, nuggies are a lie? What Lovecraftian horror is this? Anime Ultime, I agree. See, you're not the only one.
Anime. I thought you had my back. I'm offended. Not really. Welcome back, PA. Give me nuggies. Oh no.
You know, Baron's also right. Lady doesn't want nuggies every day. Well, have fun watching the subs drop. Wow, my whole world is shaking.
Also, I have merch based on my love of chicken nuggets, by the way. So I'm just gonna post the link. Hang on.
You want me to do it? Or you got it.
Could you find the actual like items like with the different designs as well, like not just the these?
I mean, if you want me to be like oddly specific about it, I guess.
Well, I mean, yes, please.
Fine. God.
Oh, I want lasagna. So
No.
shh. So my friend Eden B made these two designs of chicken nugget based merch for me, and and people have bought these too.
The no nuggies for you. That one has to be my favorite.
Yes. It's kind of like a nude when you think about it. So I'm just...
Oh no, need to put that on OnlyFans. Why is this on Teespring?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, good lord.
Speaking of OnlyFans, you also check out mine.
You just post the link. I know you're gonna do it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't going to, but I can.
Yes, anime, you need to get that blankie some. I went through and made some new merch as well. I'm just shamelessly plugging my merch. And I will be upgrading my Patreon tiers at some point as well.
I haven't even thought of a Patreon. Oof. That's so scary.
No, it's fine.
So Anime Otome says, it amazes me every time how Weekly is one of a few people who can say my whole name. Well, I'm very honored to be in that group.
I know you in several different places with several different names, anime.
It's excuses.
Hush you. Lucid was on here and then he disappeared again.
I think he was just seeing if we were still streaming or not.
No, like he came back in, like he spoke and then he muted for a bit.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
I have no idea. Ooh, Ben getting naked. My name is not Ben. Thank you very much.
Oh, wait. Who stole your... Oh my. Dun 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 dun. Oh.
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 So does anyone have any questions for my guests or for myself? Well, I can
Yeah, so what exactly am I doing here again?
I don't know. What are you doing here?
I don't know. Anyway, hey Uncle Koko, how you doing, man?
Groovy, dude.
Hell
Just,
yeah.
Nice.
Sitting back and chilling.
Yeah.
Nothing
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
Does anyone have anything that they would like to say to us or anything that they would like to hear from us or anything?
Feel free to insult me. I promise you I will not insult you back.
I think he's lying there.
I have my fingers crossed.
Any type of creatures y'all like. Well, I like
Boogeyman.
Of the night.
Dun,
She likes the Nugasaurus Rex.
Ooh,
awesome.
ooh. I don't know. I guess if we're being honest, I always find wolves to be incredibly fascinating. Just the way that their pack works, their mentality, the overall just the overall intelligence that they show, I guess, would be probably what really intrigues me the most.
Do you mean fantasy creature or like real life sort of creature?
I said wolf.
No, I was talking to Tetra, not you.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait. I mean, I know there's different species of wolves, but wolves are real.
You're
They
like,
exist.
you're like, lady.
It's like I know you guys don't have a large variety of animals that don't want to kill you in Australia, but like you have to know what a wolf is.
To be fair, you have a good point there, but it's not as bad as what people think. And so I would choose infinite nuggies because that would mean there'll be world peace, and I would probably go with like a spicy barbecue, like or a honey barbecue type of a sauce, depending. I don't know. Randy reads. Basically, I will get an idea for a story, and I'll just write like crazy to get that part done, and then I'll sort of make a story around it. Generally, that's my process.
Okay, lady, to prove a point, I pulled up. So the first thing that I typed in was list of dangerous animals in the U.S., right? So the first thing that pulled up was just, it was like a top 10 most dangerous animals in the US, whatever. And then I typed in most dangerous animals in Australia, and the first thing that pops up is the top 30 most dangerous animals in Australia.
Mm.
You guys have like at least 130% increase on just this top 30s list rating here. So that what about the other 18,000 different species?
It's fine. Don't
Where
worry
are
about
they?
it. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
They have danger ratings.
Yeah.
This
not that
website gave them danger ratings.
Yeah, well, what's the top one?
The box jellyfish.
Oh yeah, that's valid. What's the next one?
The honeybee and the irakanji.
Oh yeah, okay, that's about right. It's
And
fine.
then the 8 out of 10 is bull shark, eastern brown snake, saltwater or estuarian crocodile, and followed shortly by the Sydney funnel web spider.
Oh yeah, those are pretty bad.
Do I need to keep going, or does that make my point?
It's fine.
I'm confused about the honeybee. Yeah.
Well, because the winters here aren't as intense as say like in the US or in Europe, so their hives the bees don't die during winter generally, so they're still around, so hives can get huge.
So is Jumanji just like a documentary to you people in Australia?
It was during the times of people trying to import animals just to kill off the dangerous ones, and it didn't work. They just created, Jumanji.
It is not as bad as what everyone keeps saying. My God.
Woman, there's a top 30 list of most dangerous animals. I don't believe you.
On the top 30 list, a honeybee was one of them. It's crazy.
Yeah, I thought the eastern brown would be higher though. Like we've always been warned about the eastern brown, but like that's not higher.
Do I need to keep going?
I like how just the stream's just you reading out like dangerous animals in Australia. Okay, well, hold that thought. We'll get back to that. This is a question for you guys and me, but I'm gonna let you guys answer it. Scariest ghost you've read about or read of?
Scariest ghost I've read of?
Yep.
I don't think I've read any ghost stories yet, to be honest with you.
Shame. Yeah. No, it's alright.
Yeah, I'm not qualified to answer that question. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I think for me, probably, I don't know, there's so many. Because they all fall under like the folklore and legends, which I always find really interesting. So, I guess let's say the Lady in White, because it's almost like every culture has a version of the Lady in White story. So there must be something to that. There must be a some type of element of truth, so to speak, if they're across so many different cultures that even at the time couldn't communicate amongst each other, had a similar story or a similar creature. There must be some kind of something there.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think I went a little too deep on the topic.
Yeah, you did go deep. But no, but that's what we want. We want you to go deep. God damn.
Yeah, so alright, I'm gonna completely ignore that.
My throat is hanging so low.
Yeah, I'm gonna completely ignor that.
Yeah, me
but,
too.
Like,
we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
So like Anime Ultimate says, like La Llorona, that one is very ingrained in like Hispanic folklore. Like that's the one that I grew up knowing about. And then I learned about like the Wailing Woman in England, and then I learned about the Lady in Waiting in the US and stuff like that, where they're all depicted as like this woman in a white nightgown or a white wedding dress or something like that.
That's true. I I'm not sure if there is, but it does sound similar, like jilted bride ghosts and things.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
I misread Nate's statement. He said, "Do you like the llama movie?"
Hey, creepypasta Adam.
Koko, I'm revoking your Hispanic card.
I don't have one.
You did. I gave it to you, and I'm taking it back.
I didn't even know that was in my possession.
Good. 'Cause you
Man,
won't miss it.
weekly giveth and weekly taketh away.
Wait,
all in the same 45 seconds.
wait. PA
Mhm.
says you have spiders bigger than my hand that look like face huggers from Alien. Lady Spookaria, you're not tricking anyone. Well, one, those spiders are just huntsman spiders, and they're not venomous. So it's not that big a deal.
I don't believe you.
They're not venomous. The bites hurt, but like, they're not venomous.
Talk about the spooky spiders in Australia.
Yes. Welcome
We're
back.
talking about things that will kill you in Australia, and Lady is
Same world.
refusing to. Yeah, I say Lady is refusing to admit that there's a wide variety of anything that breathes is going to kill you.
There'll be a spider the size of a freaking chihuahua, and she'll be like, "Oh, look at the little spider."
Oh, I'm gonna go pet it, and then she dies.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god, that accent.
Yeah, sorry, that was a lady's British accent. Sorry.
I don't sound like that.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Brown had a good question.
Thanks for thanks for coming, Silver. Wait, who had a good question? Sorry, I'm
Ben
having
Brown.
where is it?
He asked, "What's the worst horror movie guilty pleasure for you three?"
Interesting.
Oh, yes.
I know.
Well,
I have an
us
answer
four
right off
now.
that.
Us four now, because Lucid has returned.
Yeah. Hey, Lucid.
Hello.
Lupus.
Uncle Koko.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Wiggly. Don't get me
Go on.
started, Wiggly. This is not the chat for it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
this is the perfect place for it. I want everybody to know it publicly now. It's about time
Oh
we came
no.
out.
Yes,
But
me
welcome
and
back.
Wiggly are some...
Welcome back, Fresman.
Oh god.
Freezer man. So what is your favorite guilty pleasure movies, people?
La Roña, that's a good movie. I think my favorite are like the Halloween series. Those are good movies. Or like the Conjuring series.
No guilty pleasure. The ones that like you know they're bad, but you still like them.
Oh, The Hills Have Eyes.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, I like those two.
All right, who's
I
gonna
gotta
go next?
go. I gotta go for you.
Okay.
Weekly, then Coco.
Oh no. The Hand or Frogs?
I
Oh
don't.
no.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Because
Frogs, huh?
I'm probably like one of 30 people that has seen the movie Frogs. It is terrible, but my god, do I love watching it.
Is it like on the level of bad as the birds?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
worse. It's
Oh.
literally people dying to like the garden variety, like pond toad. Like
Okay.
one will jump on somebody's chest and they're like, ah! And then they just die for no reason at all.
Nice.
It's fucking great.
I really want to
Birdemic?
see
Yeah.
that one now.
Birdemic is horrible. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, it's who? What is his name? I forgot the name. Hello, kitties.
Obama.
Tales from the Crypt. When Tales from the
Tales
Crypt
from the
made their
Crypt.
first feature film, it was called, I think it will maybe the second one, Demon Knight. Is
Mhm.
my guilty pleasure. They had so much fun in that movie. It was great. And then
Very nice.
if not that, then Santa Jaws.
I thought
Nice.
you said Santa Claus. I'm like, oh wait.
No, that's my first shark movie to see. Was Santa Jaws.
Jaws
Yeah,
is a really
my
good
guilty
movie.
pleasure would be Sharknado movies because they're so ridiculous. But
Those movies suck.
I know that's why. Ah, god damn.
I just like the idea that like there are just so many shitty movies out there that we can all just enjoy them.
Do Billy Zane and Demon Knight? Yeah, the most fun I've ever seen an actor have in a film is Billy Zane and Demon Knight.
And
Sorry,
don't forget
I am
yourself.
posting
Do you know
the-
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Don't
Uncle
forget
Koko?
yourself, weekly.
Okay, fine.
Do you know Five Nights at Freddy's? Anyone? I'm sure you guys do.
Play.
Um,
Yeah.
you know, like the typical like jump scare, like that, that sound that happens. That's actually a sped up and pitched up version of a scream from a horror movie from like the 70s. I'm pretty sure. See if I can find it.
I had no idea.
Ben, I have so many questions.
Has anybody
Go for it.
seen Ginger Dead Man?
No.
No.
Oh, it's called from Insummonoid, 1981.
Oh. I'll have to
Try
go back
put
and
it
hear
here
it.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, ominous audios. Thank you so much for coming.
Later, honey bun.
Bye, sweetie.
He sent me a cat
Are you,
gif
are you
early
ta-
on.
Are you talking to me or ominous?
Both.
I'm not leaving. Are you trying to get me to leave?
Yeah, I haven't seen any penguins this entire stream.
Oh, you're right. Hang on.
Oh, this Sandman. That guy's voice makes me sleepy.
His name is the Sandman.
Dun, dun.
I know I don't know. He was on the Fed Jarbuckle show, and I was listening to his audio. It just makes me sleepy. I'm not even lying.
He has there's so many talented narrators, and I want to work with everyone.
You're all talented.
Like we're like, you're awesome. No, you're awesome. No, you're awesome.
No, you're freaking awesome.
Hell yeah, I'm awesome.
Weekly, you had to do it. You had to.
Okay, everybody. I want everyone to put a penguin emoji in the chat.
I hate you all so much
Please
right
put
now.
The penguin emoji. Do it, everyone. Penguins.
Okay, I want to see
Yes.
like the March of the Penguins reenacted in chat with full text dialogue and voice acting. I don't know how you're gonna do the voice
Jesus
acting through
Christ.
text, but I want it done.
I will never escape
I
the
know
penguin.
I set high expectations.
When I get monetized, I want to do a charity stream to give money to help support the penguins now.
Tails, Ram, please put away your cocks. This is a family-friendly chat.
Wait, what?
And then my monetization goes bloop. Or any hope
Yeah,
of it.
speaking of monetization.
Yep.
So Weekly, you wanted March of the Penguins. I got you. Here
Oh
you
no.
go.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
no.
Did I get
And then
my
after that,
comments
I
too?
want Happy Feet.
No.
I'm impressed with the
Happy
dedication
feet.
though.
Ram, it's
Welcome.
okay. Tails, I understand. But did you replace the wheel on that wheelbarrow? I know last time we were talking, it was kind of like, a bit shaky.
Narrator. And they
I know
will
that you put
march
a
just as
narrator
they've
in
done
there,
for
but I still read that in Morgan Freeman's voice.
And they will
Anime
march
Ultimate, oh my god,
just
please.
as they done. No, I'm joking.
Oh
I
no.
want Morgan Freeman to
There's
read
gonna
the bedtime
another
story.
character. A
And they
flamingo.
will march just as they have done for centuries, ever since the Emperor Penguin decided to stay. To live and love in the harshest place
This
on
place
earth.
on earth.
Nice.
Thank you.
What has this stream devolved into? It's awesome. See, this is what I said when people are like, what are you gonna do on your stream? It's like, I've got no idea. It never goes the way I plan anyway.
I'm pretty sure that it was very well structured until I got here, and then I just was like, I'm gonna throw a wrench in this chat. I'm gonna throw a wrench in this conversation. I'm just gonna, yeah.
No, like it was Lucid was very enthusiastic this morning. Like he was very like, yes. Good.
Yeah, I
And-
didn't even know about 2 minutes before this even started. I was like, hey, so where are we going to be talking?
I'm like, Discord.
Like, I didn't even think to ask questions like this that I should have.
Oh,
Wait,
it's fine.
Anime Ultimate, what are you talking about? You saw somebody ask Lady that, and no one could give a clear answer. I want to give a clear answer to the question. What is it?
Why is everyone making me a different type of bird right now?
You're a poopy head.
I agree.
Rude.
Aluminium. No weekly. Remember that screaming cowboy? Ah!
I do. I would do it on stream, but I'm pretty sure there's a few people using headphones, and I don't want to blast their ears out.
Me.
Oh,
Exactly.
my streams. Well, originally I started my stream as just like a chill Q&A because I wanted to try it out, and then I tried doing a live reading, and then I started having guests on afterwards because I'd get tired and I wanted the watch time and I wanted to have someone to talk to afterwards, and it's completely turned into something that I didn't expect. So I've got Survival in the Wastes that I'm still working on the next script for, and now I have guests who come on, and people seem to like this. So
You know what we need to have, lady?
what?
Every other Sunday, you should do like your story stuff, and then you should just have a hangout with like a different narrator or author and Uncle Koko and Weekly, or I.
You're just like
Did you wanna
inviting
And
yourself
we
in.
just screw with them the entire time. Like you don't even
That's
tell
good,
them
yeah.
that me and Uncle Koko are in the chat.
You could do that. Like, yeah, if you wanted to, you could just pick a topic for the whole day, and then we'll just run off of it.
Hmm.
I'm done.
Stretch
I could
the
totally do
topic as
that.
long as possible.
Well, I'm hoping that I'm gonna start uploading more again, like more stories.
I like how
So-
you said I'm hoping rather than I'm going to.
Ah, don't call me out. I've had a lot of trouble lately. Yeah. So I'm going to need to try to like organize my time. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to have Survival in the Waste like fortnightly, and then have like dedicate other episodes to like full like hangout things and fun things with another narrator, and just have like the end of Survival in the Waste just be filler time and hangout, because like I'm always exhausted after Survival in the Waste.
Oh, I didn't know you played Fortnite. That's interesting.
I'll hush you.
Hey, you said the words. I'm just going off of what you said.
I said
I just want a bagel right now, to be honest with you.
I appreciate your honesty.
Like a cinnamon toast crunch bagel with cream cheese.
That sounds really good.
It does.
Baron, the answer is yes, and it's all going to be written by Lady, and she has to meet this deadline.
Wait, what?
You're gonna have 3 hours.
Wait, did I? Oh, you guys. Look, I clearly need more coffee, and you guys are taking advantage of that.
Yes.
Same. My
Yeah.
copy comes from empty for way too long.
Someday, Ben, I will narrate your life. Or afterlife. Oh. Well, that is
Alrighty,
always a
madam.
possibility.
It was nice having you on.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Frights. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Go have
You're
fun
welcome,
in the
dear.
real world.
There's a real world?
Apparently so. It's
What is this you speak?
a scary place.
I thought that was just my basement.
Basements are like demon closets. Like, I don't know.
Wait, are we talking about lady wallets?
So I'm gonna take a smoke break.
Are we tiring you out, Coco?
Oh no, it's just I need a cigarette. I'm a smoker. It's an addiction.
Okay.
But are you a midnight toker?
Yes, and And a Joker.
All right, you.
Joker or Toker?
So hang on. Let's see. Well, we've been going on for nearly 3 hours.
Yeah, it's a long time
So,
to let us smoke.
so when you get back, we'll start wrapping up. So, go.
I mean, if do you want me to do that or
No,
do
go. We could
Well,
talk, but then when you get back, we'll
I-
start wrapping
okay.
up.
I'll be in chat.
Alrighty, be in chat.
I feel like this is your way of just being like, get the hell out of here, go.
Look, I've been sitting down for hours. My butt is so sore right now.
Oh,
You'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
just go rub your butt on the front lawn. That usually helps.
Dude. What did you say?
See, when I do that, the neighbors look at me funny, and then I have to explain to their children what exactly it is that I'm doing, and I'm tired of doing that. So
Oh god.
it's getting annoying. Those poor children, they've been through a lot.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
What have they been through?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't
You
worry
love
about it.
coming because of the randomness and the crazy. And I think it's
So I wanted to
Alright.
apologize for my absence earlier. I had some stuff that was going on that I had to take care of.
that's okay. So long as you're okay, Lucid, that's what we care about.
Yep.
Yep, yep,
I need my baby in 100% condition.
yep. Does anyone have any questions for either Lucid or Weekly? And we will do our best to answer them. And
I mean, you guys are gonna do your best. I'm just gonna wing it.
I know what you're like. So, chat. Anime's thinking. Oh, Fresman has one. Please ask
No.
Freezer Man.
No is the answer.
I think Fresman might have a show called Demask that he used to have.
Back. I'm back.
Welcome
Does he
back,
still do it?
Coco. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Eat the cigarette? Jesus.
No, I don't ever smoke the whole thing. I just take a couple hits and walk away.
Oh, okay. I just had this image of you like in the backyard, like nom, 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 like cramming on
No,
a
I don't.
cigarette.
I don't like
He's
being a
just-
smoker. I just
Yeah.
have to like give in every now and then.
No, I feel you. My
Mhm.
cravings have been curved by my e-cigarette, so
I can't quite get it there.
Wait, lady, no. Wait, what am I doing? What? What do I do now?
all right.
Every-
So, Uncle Coco, I'm gonna give you a little bit of an inside trick. So, I used to work at a vape shop,
Yeah.
and one thing that I've noticed over the years that I worked there, and of course with me being an avid user, is that the sweeter or candier flavored juices that you use,
Mm-hmm.
and the longer you use them, the more and more cigarettes start tasting like what they actually taste like, which is like burnt rubber and hair clippings from the local barbershop.
Yeah.
Ew.
And it just builds up a natural like body deterrent from wanting to actually smoke.
Oh. I'll give that a shot.
So question, guys. If you were an ice cream, which flavor and why?
Cherry, because
Oh.
it sucks.
If I was an ice cream, or what's my favorite ice cream?
No, if you were an ice cream.
Yep. Cherry.
I'd say Neapolitan because I have a few different flavors. Mentally, if that makes any sense. I have,
Yeah.
it's not meant to be weird. It's meant to represent. I'm just gonna leave that there.
I'm gonna go with
Nice.
I'd be a peanut butter ice cream because it's a little nutty.
Oh,
Nice. I
I'm
would
gonna
go.
need 6 or it didn't happen.
I would go with cookies and cream
why?
because I'm sweet.
Oh,
I await that exposed video, Fresman.
Mm,
What? What?
nothing.
I will answer
I don't
your
think it's good for
question.
you to lie to your stream like that. But sure.
Oh, Darius.
Being called out.
Yeah, rude. Um,
Keep doing it, Weekly.
I will Tetra. I will answer that probably later. We're going to have to wrap up. Does anyone have any final comments to make to the guests? And guests, do you have anything you'd like to say to the chat?
Thanks
Yeah,
for
why am I
inviting me.
here?
Thank you for having me.
Anytime, you guys.
Who are you people?
Weekly, I will smack you.
No, it's been great talking to you guys, and great actually getting a chance to talk to you as well, Uncle Koko.
Aw, thank you, man. You as well.
It was really good
Likewise.
to finally meet
Also,
you, Coco. I know I put you on the spot last week, but I'm glad we got the opportunity to meet today.
No, like honestly, I'm really happy this happened because this knocked a lot of the fear of talking to everybody off.
Yeah.
You know what I
Pretty
mean?
chill.
just
Yeah.
one more thing. Jokes aside, Fresman has a show called Demasked where he also interviews people, and it would be cool if you were a guest on his show. His interviews are much nicer than mine.
That's up to Fresman.
Okay, well, see, Fresman, look, I helped you out, even though you're going to you were mean to me.
I promise you I'll make
So-
it entertaining, Fresman. No worries. I got you, boo boo.
So all I'm saying is that if you enjoy talking to me, you're going to love talking to Fresman.
How do you get a hold of me? My Twitter links.
Give me 1 second and I will repost them. He is on Twitter as
You have a good
Uncle
evening,
Koko YT.
man. But it's
So
Coco
for
with a
anybody
K,
who would
not with
like,
Burger Coco.
yep. So if anybody would like, I would highly suggest you go and give him a follow. Check out his Twitter and his YouTube channel as well.
Can I say something on that? Well, we're
Sure.
talking about that. If you guys do sub to my channel, I am really open to criticisms, and suggestions and everything like that. I want to make this channel, honestly, the best that I can possibly make it myself. I know it'll never be like A1 top tier or anything like that, but if you guys have any suggestions or things that you would like to see, things that I could do better, tips and tricks, anything like that, feel free to DM me. I'm super open to advice. I'm super chill about it. No big deal. So I'm hoping to evolve along with my channel.
Nice.
So yeah.
Respect it.
Well, it's the only way you're gonna grow and improve.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be like, yo, I'm perfect. I'm gonna stay the way I am. Like, nah.
Righties. So, I think it's time to wrap up.
All right.
Thank you, guests, for coming on. It is greatly appreciated that you took time out of your day, and Weekly for for joining in, just being dragged on.
Yes.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. Even if I wasn't the intended target.
I like how you refer to it as a
You're
target.
always intended.
Alrighties. Have a good one, everyone. I'm going to hang up in the call and.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright. Alrighties. I would like to thank my guests for coming. They did an amazing job. Please make sure you subscribe to all their channels. They are talented individuals, even if they are incredibly cheeky. And yeah, they goddamn, stay safe, my little spooklings, and remember, I'll be watching you.